I'm live at 11:33.
Oh my gosh.
Live at
Really?
11:33. You noticed I've set up these shows for
Oh
that
shit.
before.
That was
Oh, you know
me.
what? I'm about to echo the hell out. Hold on.
You're gonna have to edit the beginning because
Damn it. Sorry. I did it again.
Yeah, please.
Even after she did it, I still let mine go. Yeah. See how we are. That's that 11:33 echo for you.
yep.
But anyway, welcome to the 420 news. And I always forget to make the graphics go on before I start.
See, that's what happens if you rush in.
Whatever. But I got guest Anya Tech and Anna Navarro there from the Raven Wolf channel. We're getting
Hello.
messages here. Let's see what they say.
What?
Oh, that stupid thing is glitching again. Oh, well, hey, look, we got 2 Raven Wolf channels tonight and Anya Tech.
Yep.
Tight.
I don't know why.
Hi everyone. I wanna say, Sue, right before we came on live, I look at the clock and it said 11:33. And then I told them, oh, it's 11:33. And then next thing I know, you put 11:33.
Yeah, and that's the number, ain't it? That's the number I notice.
Yeah,
And
11:33. Yeah.
and 11:30 too. Like it's always the 3 minutes. I'll look back and there 3 minutes went by because I was born on 11:30, so I always think of it.
Oh, I was born at 11:40.
You were 10 minutes late, man. You were 20 minutes late. I was 10 minutes late.
I was born at 5:15. 5:15.
Wow, I was born at like at the 55.
That's a cool number too.
5:55?
No, it was 6.
Oh.
But I see 8s everywhere. 88, 888.
I thought you said AIDS, and I was like, that's so sad that you see that everywhere.
Everywhere I go, it's so.
Did I rename the right person? That's cool. I thought I renamed your channel.
No, I can still see Raven Wolf.
Here, let's fix it. I think you have to turn it off.
There.
And then turn it back on and it'll reset. There it is. Bam!
Well, you don't change the views of the 3 of the panelists.
Because it's my channel and I like to focus on the person talking.
Okay, fine. Never mind.
Because you guys are the stars, so it focuses in on when you want to say something.
So I have to look at the chat on my phone.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the chat. I was gonna open it up. There was quite a few people in there.
Yeah, lots of good people.
Oh my God. Damn.
You didn't even warn, you just went live.
I have no idea what you're talking about now at this point.
All right. So, Alex, Deborah, Judith, Mary, Cosmic Christy.
What up?
What up? Hi, everyone.
Happy Friday, right?
Hi.
Yeah.
Well, it's Friday for me, at least. If I'm keeping track of the days right. I have to look sometimes. So, welcome to the 420 News, guys.
Thank you for inviting me.
Too late.
Too late.
Thank you for having us on.
Oh, wow, that sounded like one of those gay infomercials.
that sounded a little
like they didn't really want to be there acting, and they're like, "Here, I'm so excited at the fair. Come on down."
Oh my God.
Well, I'm glad you're so excited to be here. Wow.
Wow, I didn't know I had it in me. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Glad you could muster up that much excitement. I'm just joking. Shall I get into the news then? Maybe that'll excite you up. And then I'll gallery view us so So the Raven Wolf feels comfortable in seeing us equally.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Mama.
So we got a good broadcast. Everybody can hear us, right? I think so. Let's see.
Let's do it.
All right. So let me figure out what I'm doing over here before I get too excited. Got to read the manual sometimes in life, you know?
Wait, what? What did I miss? I was too busy writing something on the chat.
Hey, please don't get offended by the news. It's just the news. They're not hate facts. They're just what's up out there. I don't know. I got an email from YouTube talking about hate facts. I'm gonna do a show on it. They really don't like free speech. I just trip on that. Those are all pretty much government entities, and they just don't like the fact we can do this and just talk to people and tell people whatever we want, and we could be wrong, and then someone else can show a video that shows how you're stupid and you're wrong. I like it. I don't know why they want to end that. It's just crazy.
Oh, they can't ever.
No, it'll just move.
Yeah, there will always be a way. Oops.
What was that?
My phone slipped.
Oh no.
All right. I think I'm sharing my screen now. So this is pretty funny. I don't know why they didn't have video of it though. Because I was disappointed when I linked on it and it didn't have a video because I wanted to see the dog bite the guy. But anyway, this a dog's owner of a 22-year-old girl and 31-year-old male were walking through downtown Chemnitz. All right, okay, because I didn't want to say it fucked up. A city in eastern Germany, not too far from Dresden, last Saturday night when a man was attacked as they crossed the railway underpass between, I'm not even going to try those ones. Maybe she should read it. She
Yes.
say the words right. You want to take over about the dog? You can read it. So I don't murder.
Don't worry. As they crossed the railway underpass between Mauerstraße and Dresdner Straße.
Oh my God. I love it. Sorry.
They encountered several people, reported Blick. The migrants first harassed the couple before they attacked the man. However, when one of the migrants went, that sounds like migraine. I'm saying that wrong, right? However,
no, that's right. Migrants, that's right.
I relate that with migraine. Went for the dog. He was bit in the thigh, causing the migrants.
What?
He got bit in the thigh. The dog chewed on him, man.
In the balls. I'm just trying to scroll down and I notice it doesn't work. I'm sorry.
No, I got it. I'm sorry. See, I'm the
Oh my God.
I'm like, what the fuck, is my mouse broken?
I'm sorry. The technical people were behind here. We need to fire someone.
That'll be you.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to write you up. The attackers ranged from 18 to 20 and the bitten migrant was arrested. A similar gang attack occurred in Chemnitz a few days before, in which 3 youth were robbed by who police described as teenagers between 14 to 17 years with dark hair and a darker complexion.
Oh, that's racist. No, we got to turn that one off. They describe skin color and that means it can't be true. And that never happened.
Never.
No, but I think it's funny. Are they going to ban dogs?
Oh, God.
You can't have a gun and you can't have knives. I mean, in England, they want to take away knives and get.
So what kind of dog was it?
It's a German Shepherd, man.
Yeah, I was just saying from the picture, it looks like a German Shepherd. And of course, a German Shepherd is not allowed to be a German Shepherd anymore.
What?
No, it just, never
Can't
mind.
call it that. Well, what are you supposed to call the shit? Because my brother has 2 big, giant German Shepherds over there. We call them German. And actually, they're American breed or whatever technically, but they're German Shepherds. Come on. I mean, they got a slant back maybe instead of a straight back or some shit that makes them different, but it's the same dog.
Well, they're good dark guard dogs, right? The police uses them too.
They're
Yeah,
good
the Nazis used to use those dogs too. Right?
Yeah, and that's why I say a German Shepherd.
That's why, because over here in New Mexico they have the German Air Force at the base here. And they won't let their kid. The Germans won't let I guess the government, not the parents. The government won't let the military people's kids go to our public schools. They have their own school, like it's like downtown. So because they don't want to let them read our version of World War II. So they make it all weird and awkward instead of just, shit happened. We all know it happened. What the fuck? It's like 50 years later. What? Give me a break.
I had to when I start. Now, do you know? Okay, this is really funny, actually. Do you know where I work for? I'm so gonna make commercial now. The company name I work for, okay, get this, is SS Laser Tech.
Oh my
wow.
That's a conspiracy.
Oh my gosh, Anya.
But it stands for soon and soon, right?
Right.
Like I had to apply there 6 years ago. I'm like, I still gotta go there, right? And then my boss, he's like just awesome. He's really funny. They're treating me like family. And he was like, so you're from Germany? I'm like, yeah. Oh, then you would probably love to work for the SS, right?
That is wrong. Do people fuck with you about that? Because it's a joke to me. Like, I'm like, stop it.
No, he was making a joke. Like, I know when someone makes a joke or if someone is being an asshole. I had a coworker a few years ago. He was like, oh, you're German? I'm like, here we fucking go, right? Because I knew exactly in his face. So are you a Nazi as well?
Oh my God.
I'm like, okay, first of all, as well, is there anybody else in the room than me? And second, why does that make me a Nazi? I'm like, do you know even what the word Nazi means? Maybe you should look it up, do a little research, you asshole. I can't hear it anymore.
Yeah, that's retarded. And what's funny is that's allowed to happen. But if you say anything that's true about anybody else from somewhere else, then you're told to shut up.
Yeah.
You can't say that.
When I was talking about the Inquisition, I actually wanted to say the name of the culture that started that whole shit, but me as a German, I'm not allowed, so I just left it out. I mean, it wasn't really important anyway. It was just a history fact.
Yeah, I know. Fuck.
I was like, hey, I can't say it.
It's a hate fact,
Cosmic Christie said SS Starseed Perception.
That is cool. I like that.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. But I think it's funny though that the dog bit their ass though. Because that's what dogs are for. But I was wondering, really, are they going to try to ban dogs now? Like people will just start getting dogs. You know what? Fuck you then. If you're not going to let us fucking take care of people attacking us, then my dog will do it.
I mean, there's so much going on. I'm glad I'm not there anymore.
Oh yeah.
Well, you're in Canada, so you might not be far behind.
No, it's a little bigger here. That's why you don't notice.
Hey, you're in my time zone. So where do you live? You live north of me, just like up there straight.
Around the corner.
Well, I mean, because do they call it mountain time there too?
I guess. I don't know. I never know what it's called.
Well,
Canada time.
Well, no, we're in mountain time. So I think it goes into Mexico even. I don't know.
It's 10:47 here now.
Yeah, that's what time it is here. I'm in mountain time. So.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the future. It's 11:47 where
you're in the future.
Yes.
Oh, what's it like there? Who's president? No, I'm just joking. Hey, but check this out. Imagine you're on a flight, on an American flight or European flight or whatever it is, and you're used to, normal things. You get a drink on the thing, and then when you get there, the custom asks you, hey, did you have a drink? And you're like, yeah, I was on the plane. I had a drink. And they're like, hey, well, we're just going to throw you in jail with your kid. So this woman got arrested in Dubai, and they held her in what they call a filthy Dubai jail for 3 days with her 4-year-old daughter for drinking a glass of wine on the flight from London. Yay, multiculturalism. No, I'm just pointing out that when things are in reverse, it's not as well taken. And I don't know. Obviously, hey man, I don't even care if you are Muslim. You should try maybe, if you don't like flying. I don't like flying, but I don't like drinking either. So I don't need the drink. But for other people, that's cool. If you want to take a drink when that big pile of metal could fall out of the sky and kill you and your child already, but then, you know, if you get calmed down and have a drink, you might get arrested depending on what country you go to. They're not very tolerant there.
And then they must have watched her too, right? Why did they give her the glass of wine in the first place?
Well, my trip is if the plane goes there and it serves alcohol, then what the fuck?
Yeah.
So it's because she's a woman, right?
Well, that's on top of everything. Now you just said something you're not supposed to say. That's another hate fact. But yes, her being a woman made it worse. Because, you know, if the men ain't supposed to do it and the women ain't supposed to do it, you know, who gets punished more in Saudi Arabia or Dubai?
The skirt.
Yeah. Hey, you know that, did you guys see that guy that got in trouble for kissing his girlfriend while he's teaching her to drive because they just changed the law where the women can drive? And he kissed her through her burqa, and now he's in deep shit. And I'm just thinking, man, what, that is the dumbest shit to be in trouble with the law about. I kissed my girlfriend on the outside of her clothes.
It's not outside of her clothes.
That's like dry humping to the face.
Dry humping.
Oh my God.
Right? I don't know, but I just thought it was fucked up. This lady went to jail and for 4 days with her kid in the jail. That's just, wow. And I'm not going to read this whole thing because I was going to try to blow through some of these newses because this is a high-tech McDonald's in Chicago, and I was wondering if they were going to put bulletproof glass in it so you don't get shot while you're trying to eat your cloning McNuggets there, your clone nuggets that they sell at McDonald's.
I don't know who could eat
No, but this is a 1,900 square foot contemporary restaurant. In other words, they want to serve you more people, more fast food, but I really hope that they put those big giant windows are bulletproof because, you know, everybody's getting shot in Chicago. So
yeah, it's
I want to get shot while I'm eating my McClone burger. What do you guys think? Would you feel safe in that place with all that glass in the downtown Chicago?
No.
I wouldn't feel safe anywhere in any McDonald's restaurant just from eating that shit. That would make me feel safe.
Well, that means you won't go to none of these other ones they're planning all around the country because this is the new era. That I'm not going to make you guys watch the video, but in the video they talk about how they want to open up these massive, commercial style McDonald's everywhere.
No.
Wow, that's crazy.
You think they just lock the doors one day when everybody goes in there?
And then they get security and X-ray machines if you walk through, want to get a burger or something, so you don't bring in your gun.
Yeah, you got to leave your guns outside. You get to eat your clone.
Yeah, no.
Clone McBurgers in peace.
McBurgers, McPeace.
Oh, and I just wanted to tell everybody this. I don't know if you two have got on there, but you should try it out since it's new. It's real.video. No censorship. And if you watch my video where I talked about this before, they did kick a couple channels off at first, but they've decided, according to their letter here, Mike Adams, the founder of Real Video, we've received several thoughtful criticisms of our delisting policy, which was applied to a very small number of videos. But, you know, after hearing and blah, 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 basically they relisted all videos they took off and they decided that they're not in the job of stifling free speech. So you could load whatever the fuck you want on there.
Yeah, I think I want to get an account with them.
Yeah, you guys should hook it up. And it's a new platform, and I guarantee you it's going to kill YouTube for the simple fact that there's no censorship.
Real Video, okay.
Real.video. I'm already on there. I've got quite a few views going on there. So, and it just started in July, so it's a brand new platform. Started by the Health Ranger.
Oh, cool.
But anyway, Mike Adams. Thought I would tell people that if you want to get on there.
Oh, I'm definitely doing that account for sure.
And I wanted to talk about this, and I hear there's some fires up in Canada too. There's fires in New Mexico. There's fires in Utah. There's fires in Colorado. There's fires in Washington, Oregon, and all down California. It's almost like there's a plan to evacuate people from the West Coast, and they're slowly doing it ahead of time because they know everybody won't leave all at once.
Yeah, and the air today here was bad, like literally bad.
Yeah, I imagine.
I think the pollution map was this noon at 6, and tonight it was almost up to 10. That's how shitty the air was here.
Wow. And is that just from smoke from fires and stuff?
Yeah, in BC, they always have forest fires because some idiots always think it's safe to make a bonfire, even though there's a fire ban. So that's why they have the most.
Seven Serpent says fire in the butt.
Fire in the butt. That wasn't.
That was in case, as one person told me on Facebook that was like homophobic of me. That was a joke, and obviously the guy was kind of silly. The guy that was doing it, about how dramatic he was being about it. So I thought it was funny. It wasn't meant to be hurtful or whatever.
Oh my god.
Or your fire in the butt.
I thought it was funny as shit. Yeah, it was flames in the butt. They're gonna get flames in the butt. I can't help it. If I would have went to that church with that guy talking, I'd have been laughing so fucking loud from outside in the thing, they'd have to kick me out of church. Yeah, but that sucks that everybody's breathing in all this shit, all this whatever it is, because it's not just forest, it's houses, it's buildings, and whatever's in there with all the toxic shit that's burning up with it.
Cosmic Christie says, don't be taken to a Walmart if you get evacuated. Troubling stuff went down in Houston after Harvey at abandoned Walmart stores and military.
Hey, weren't you listening? You're supposed to listen between the lines, man. They're going to take you to the big McDonald's now. That's what I was trying to psychically send to you, that why do they need a 1,900 square foot McDonald's with bulletproof glass?
Wow.
I added the bulletproof glass. I hope they put it in there so you don't get shot eating your McClone burger. That was me. I'm sorry. I put
your McClone.
In that big facility, they use real glass. Hey, you think about that though? Yeah, that's crazy. You think McDonald's will start trying to be Captain Save the Public by saying, don't worry, come on down to the 1,900 square foot McDonald's to get away from the natural disaster and we'll feed you. And you can sleep on the floor in here.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
No, I don't know. Hey, but check this out. I was going to do this in my NPR voice. The National Weather Service facility intercom was randomly taken over by a message in Chinese. No, evidently they hacked the NOAA. These are the people responsible for telling us when there's an emergency you were just speaking of, comes in at us. Evidently the Chinese can take it over at any time there. So that's kind of weird that it says all the employees were randomly interrupted by message in Chinese broadcast over the facility's little used intercom system. So that means it was even hard to hack if they got into the hard lines of the intercom system.
Damn.
What do you guys think about that? Would that freak you out though, if you're at work and all of a sudden Chinese shit came over the airwaves telling you you don't know because you don't speak Chinese?
Yeah, kind
What are
of.
they telling me? Are they invading? I don't know what's going on. Should I hide under the desk?
Should I go to McDonald's, have bulletproof glass?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I can run down to the emergency McDonald's.
There's one in every corner.
Yeah, but you can't poop in them unless you buy something. They're not Starbucks.
Oh, my God.
And then, with all the hype of, really the only thing that caught my eye is if I told you guys, there's always one of these little, one of these and everything, like it's a broadcasted number, just like we started at 11:33. Here you go. This guy, 33, has been arrested for, offering $500 to anyone that kills an ICE agent, because he thinks that the ICE enforcement people are Nazis. So there's $500 to go kill you a Nazi. That's the kind of retarded shit going on right now.
And that's, wow.
I am broke, but I will scrounge and literally give $500 to anyone that kills an ICE agent at me. Seriously, who else can pledge? Get on it. Let's make this work. So there might be a GoFundMe soon to go kill these guys.
I'm not more worth than $500. Excuse me.
You stupid people! You didn't know.
I don't get it, but see, Twitter did not. Twitter like.
No, of course not. Of course not. They didn't ban him or shadow ban him. He can say whatever he wants.
Wow.
But look, it doesn't matter, stupid Brandon. Don't you know that the ICE eats lunch at McDonald's? They'll be fine. And this chick is seeking more. This is an anti-Trump thing right here. Court bans popular farm pesticide defended by Trump. What it means for farmers. But I know that this has nothing to do with these people don't care if they ban it or not, but I actually agree that they should ban all this stuff. And we'll get to it later because Monsanto's paying out big money to that. Was he a janitor, I think? Or maybe he did kill weeds. I don't know. But he sued him and he got ba-bang. We'll get into that later. But this was just kind of a hit piece saying bad Trump wants to put pesticide on your kids. He's evil.
Deborah
might be though. I don't know.
Deborah Tucker is leaving. Good night.
Good night, Deborah.
Hey, but check this out. There's no need for Trump's wall though. I mean, I gotta reset this. This is why I always thought the stupid wall was stupid. You only make walls to keep people in, not out.
Yeah. Ow. I'm getting a pain.
A pain in your butt?
Ow.
Hey, but check this out. They have this everywhere, and this is like the cops. You know, they have no problem finding people, but they act like it's so hard. There's stuff up in the sky everywhere telling them where everybody's at all times.
Yeah.
This guy thought he was smooth. He thought he got away, but they end up getting this guy. But to bring it more home to the point, it wasn't really about the story about this guy getting caught, you know. Check this one out. This one's the funny one right here. But this kind of shows you what the computer sees. So let me reload this thing. So if you ever thought that, you know, there's this imagination of people getting over the border or whatever, or criminals running out in the wild and the government doesn't know what they are, that's all BS. It's all BS. Where's the video?
They watch you when you wipe your butt. I mean.
Yeah. Where's this stupid video at? Oh, there it is. All right, cool. No, I'm just saying this is what they see, you know.
Yeah, they don't really need
the name of the street. It says exactly where you're at. You can see the hot of your engine if you've been driving it. I mean, you look. It's like your Christmas lights out there. But what's funny about this is the cows snitched on them. I guess they wanted to be sheriff's officers or something. I don't know. The cows helped the cops. You see, they run after it. Hey, motherfucker, what are you doing in our field? It's our field.
Well, cows are smart, and I walked once over a cow field, and trust me, I took both legs in my hand and almost flipped off the field. I was like 13, and I was taking a shortcut. They are not happy if you just walk through them.
You know what's funny though, and it's funny because you know cows will run if you run. They don't know what you're running for, but they'll go with you. I used to have fun doing that. So the more this guy tried to get away from the cows, the more they wanted to run up on him.
And he ran right into the cop's arms.
Yeah, I know. But this tells me that, you know, when they try to tell you that they can't find somebody or that they don't know something's happening. And then if you watch that video that I made about, you know, is somebody watching you at 420, you'll know that these things put little computer boxes on people and follow them 24 hours a day, and they can go back days. So if a kid got abducted or somebody got raped or somebody got murdered, all they have to do is type in the address, type in the time, and they'll see exactly what happened. But they don't share that with the public.
Of course not. They share nothing with the public.
I agree with you. They don't really need a wall because they have the technology. We see it.
And I'm still trying to figure out, like, how are the animals going to come back and forth if they build a big wall? Because a lot of animals migrate. So, like, what are they going to do? Like, show their passport at the fucking wall?
Yeah.
Are they? I mean, it's ridiculous. That part of the whole idea is ridiculous. The wall.
The whole idea is ridiculous in general.
Put a wall in space, man, around us.
Don't we live under a dome already? I've heard.
Well, yeah, if we're on the flat Earth, we're really just a pizza with a dome and a wall around it.
Oh, mother.
Hi, Shannon. Hi, Michael.
And I just wanted to point out all these racist countries like Ecuador and Colombia and Brazil that have now banned migrants from coming into their country from Venezuela, the socialist country that's falling apart. People are, and you know what's funny about what the mainstream, they say, look, the Venezuelans they're fleeing food shortages, hyperinflation, and violent crime in their homeland, but they won't say the word socialism.
Mm-hmm. Of course not.
That's what they're fleeing from.
It used to be cool in Venezuela not too long ago. That's what's fucked up. You could go down there and have a good time, but not now. Just like Mexico, they fucked that up where I live, where it's like all violent now, but it used to be cool to go there. We used to have a open border. I went there as a teenager and got drunk like every week. Drink and drown. $5 for like 20 shots of tequila and Sprite and Juarez. It was badass. But no, the politicians had to start a war. Now I can't go get free drinks and watch go-go dancers.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then they're blaming them for measles, but I know that Venezuela is like one of those countries that has the Doctors Without Borders, and they have all of the WHO. They got the WHO there, and they're giving everybody free vaccines. So
and then
how are they spreading measles if they're all vaccinated and vaccines work? And even so, if you live in a country and you're vaccinated, why are you worried about it?
Yeah, and it's funny, those women in Brazil, they're less like they're what do you call it? Fertile, right? They can't have babies anymore.
It's because
isn't that interesting?
The pesticides.
Yeah, they spray
it's the number one country that uses the most pesticides in the world.
And think about it, it also has the biggest rainforest in the world.
Yep. Our oxygen, actually.
Well, the main thing about like with their jungle is the amount of different species, like bugs and plants and all that. Supposedly the number one place for oxygen is all in the Siberian thing and northern Canada and stuff. That's actually where most of our O2 comes from. But the jungle's where we would get all those medicines that fix us without having to buy pharma.
Yep. They're destroying it.
So it makes you wonder why they're spraying the shit out of it, killing it. And like you said, is that why they started the weird thing down there, like, you know, yeah, that too, the mosquito thing, right? Yeah. But I was saying, you know, for a long time they always said that the women of Brazil were like the sexiest, and now they can't handle babies.
Yeah, actually, Anton said they also have the biggest culos.
Ooh, I don't know what that means. I don't know Spanish.
I don't know. It sounds dirty.
Oh my God.
I have no idea what a culo is.
You're lying, Ransom.
Well, you know, I don't think that you should have to pledge the allegiance. Myself personally, I don't think that you should have to pledge to something at that small of an age before you even know what it is. I don't think there's nothing wrong with patriotism, but I don't think you should have to do it. But they're making this little move at the school here so that they don't do the Pledge of Allegiance. But don't worry, they're going to replace it with their own little culty thing where they have to recite it in the morning. So they're going to get rid of the American one and put this, I forgot what it was called, the Wolf Pack chant each morning, you know, which sounds kind of cool on its face, but I don't think these people should be able to have cult behavior allowed over your children.
Nope.
I think they should butt out on opinions. They're just there to teach the fool how to add 4 and 4 and read big words, man. And other than that, leave them alone. I'm just kidding. I just thought it was weird because this is happening everywhere. And then a girl got in trouble also, and this is sad. Have you guys been watching this? Mm-mm. This poor orca whale baby died a couple weeks ago, and it's just been like they've been following it. And it's even more sad because the scientists don't realize how fucked up it sounds when there's a bunch of weird people following this grieving mother that's holding up her baby in the ocean for weeks now. And then there's a bunch of weird humans behind him going, "Oh, look, this is so great. It's scientific. She's grieving. Oh my God."
Yeah, you got to hold the camera on it.
I know. Well,
so sad. It breaks my heart.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that they would pick this story out of all the stories to try to get you glued to. You know what I mean? Like, where's the one about, hey, look, this orca had twins and they're healthy?
Yeah.
They don't have that one. I don't get why. And check this out. I hope they, you know, maybe Burger King will also make these big facilities like McDonald's so that you can have your babies in the bathroom.
What? Woman gives birth while overdosing on heroin in Burger King bathroom.
Yeah, you remember the old Humpty Hump song when he was like, "I once got busy in a Burger King bathroom."
No.
I do the Humpty Hump. And it's at Burger King. Hey, where you get your way. That's where you get your way at Burger King. I want to have a baby right here. That's sad. This is actually a sad story, and I don't mean to make fun of her, but it does, like, wow.
Well, I'm sorry, but that sounds a bit, I don't know. I mean, when you're giving birth, you have all kind of worries, then packing out a needle, heating up the cocaine on a spoon and hit it in your arm. You're just busy pushing that thing out of you, the watermelon there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, hopefully this kid grows up in some house that likes him. I don't know. Because I don't think this lady's going to get to keep that baby. Just
unless she did it before.
Oh, yeah.
But not during birth.
That's so crazy.
But why Burger King? I'm just saying, was she there to get a Whopper?
Maybe they didn't let her in at McDonald's, so she would.
And you know what? Don't worry about it, young ladies that have been eating GMO food and taking all the vaccines. When you become sterile, at least the elderly will still be able to have children for you. So this Chinese woman, and I heard Wayne Steiger was talking about this too. I thought it was funny because this is actually from yesterday. I was going to do the news, but I saved it for today. I got another one for today after I let you guys talk, and I'll reset up the camera for the cats. Look, but anyway, what do you guys think? Would you have a baby at 67?
Certainly not.
I'm just saying, I'm not a scientist or nothing, but maybe that story I did on vaginal rejuvenation or rejuvenation. I can't have
rejuvenation.
Rejuvenation, yeah. Vaginal rejuvenation at 70. You can still have babies.
Oh my God.
Like brand new down there. The old adage, we'll throw in a couple stitches, ain't a rumor no more.
Oh my God.
But that is crazy. I also read one a while back where a woman in Thailand at 90 had a baby. And I'm just thinking.
Jenny said, if I was pregnant, then yeah, I will have it. I agree with her.
Yeah, me too. But it's kind of impressive that they're getting their groove on at 67 in the first place. Unless it was like one of those Jerry Springer things when it's really like her 18-year-old grandson or something.
Oh my God, that's sick.
Hey, look, they're banning the crap out of this, but you guys all know that. And I wanted you guys to see this because, we're all YouTubers, so we're always looking at the screens.
Wow.
But yes, they found that blue light emitted from smartphones and laptops accelerates blindness. So when we're all old, we'll all be on YouTube as has with glasses because we can't see what the fuck. Hold on, let me get out my jitter. It's like really, really big. Projected on the wall. I don't know. What do you guys think about censorship? I don't believe in censorship of any kind unless it's like weird, like fucking with kids or some kind of shit like that.
Yeah, then it should be gone.
Because I think that you make yourself look like an asshole. So why do I need to ban you from doing it yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's so weird shit like, I don't know, people committing suicide or some bullshit, right? For getting the last quote before they leave.
Yeah, you're right. There should be dignity laws, I think.
Yeah.
Not bullying laws, but dignity laws. Someone's died. I don't agree with that. When I was in Maryland, that weird church, I forgot their name, but this guy got killed in Iraq and they were having the funeral there in town, and the damn church came over there and they were protesting him because he was gay. So they had a bunch of signs out there saying all kinds of real nasty stuff. And I just thought, what, you guys are pieces of shit, man. You're going to go fuck with people at a funeral? That's like, would you like that? Hey, I show up at your funeral and say, your person was a scumbag. He went and protested funerals. No, I don't know. I'm just thinking they were stupid. I mean, you're really going to fuck with grieving people about somebody you don't agree with, and they're not even around no more to defend themselves about it. So it makes it doubly douchey.
Yeah, that's tough to do that. Very tough.
Seven Serpent says Westboro Baptist.
That's the ones. I don't know, man. They pick their battles weird. I might even agree with their right to freedom of speech. I'm just saying that's in bad taste. At a funeral, give me a break, man.
Yeah.
You can go do that downtown. Nobody gives a shit. Just ask Antifa. Yeah. They do it all the time. So, what do you guys think? Weren't you going to tell us some magic stuff about like dragons and something?
What?
Dragons? No.
What the heck?
No, but I thought Anna was going to tell us today's Mayan astrology, though.
Yes, I was. Or I am.
You was?
I
Fine,
am.
you don't have to.
No, I do want, but I drink this whole coffee and I need to use the bathroom really quick.
Hey, you should ask the audience because I swear to God that there's been an elf talking our entire show.
A what? An elf?
It sounds like an elf.
You can hear an echo. It's like a chipmunk. I think it's
a chipmunk, not an elf. Okay, you're right. Chipmunk. It's like us, but it's like really high pitched.
I think it's Anya's speaker maybe. It's bouncing off the sound, no?
It's not bad, but it's just in the back. Yeah, see, that was me sounding like a little chipmunk.
Yeah. It's true.
All right, Anna. Tell us our Mayan stuff.
Okay.
And I'll set up kitties.
But she's going to pee herself. She has to go to the washroom.
I have to go.
Oh, well, you go pee first. And we'll see what Anya wants to tell us.
Okay.
How about that?
I'll be back.
I don't know. Well, what can I say? Yeah, maybe what I talked before that I looked a little bit into the Edda.
Yeah.
Which is the Nordic, I would say the Nordic Icelandic Viking Bible.
Oh, cool.
Which kind of talks about, birth of Earth, like how everything was created and how the gods were born and everything else came on Earth. So, I mean, I read it years and years ago, but I really couldn't do a show on it. But you have to really study this shit. And I'm not pretending to know something that I don't, right? So maybe I just gonna talk a few chapters, right? Who Odin is, who his parents were, who his wife was, and also want to talk about Ragnarok.
Awesome.
Which is like
we're not talking about the Marvel one either, right?
No, we're not talking the sexy.
So we're not gonna have beautiful Thor come out with his badass hammer.
Not like that.
Yeah, sorry, ladies.
Sorry, spoiler.
I'm kidding.
Wait, what?
Nothing. What?
We were talking about giant blonde guys and their badass abs.
To Ragnarok. And I said,
like Ragnar?
Yeah, it's not going to be like that.
Damn it. Poor girls.
Yeah, because it really reminds me, it's pretty much written like what's going on right now, right? So, I mean, I knew a while ago that we are in the middle of Ragnarok. It's not that tomorrow you open the door and the world will puff.
Well, if Ragnarok means end times, I think we're well in the middle of it and everybody's in a delusion trying to pretend like it's not happening.
Yeah, that's what I mean too, right? And it talks about earthquakes, it talks about volcanoes, it talks about floods and everything else. And it talks about the fights of the gods and the spiritual war with the war on earth, which we're in as well. And and it also talks about the regeneration, they call it, right? How life would be after once the shit is sorted out and earth regenerates itself.
Yeah, and then they have Bill Gates will open up his seed vaults and plant all the heirloom seeds they're hiding. They're waiting for after Ragnarok. I'm serious. I think they all know that type of arrangement is well in the way, like you said, and every culture has a version of it. And I think that what we call entertainment, like movies, news, all of that stuff is actually that spiritual war with Earth that you're talking about. It's the war for our minds. Like if I told you anything about something and I describe it with adjectives, I force a picture in your mind, whether you want it there or not. You heard it, you pictured it, and the TV and the radio and all of these people, they're doing that. And it's like a weird spiritual war. That's what it is. It's the war for your mind, your mental higher self, whatever you guys want to call it. your
Yeah,
inner innocence that will lead you to be, down the right path or the wrong path based on information that may not be right or true in the first place.
Yeah. And I was gonna say that also the Mayans have the Popol Vuh, which it also describes a lot of like the creation, and then they also have the twin brothers that go in the underworld to play that game, that ball game with the lords of the underworld.
Yeah, that's very erotic.
What?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I never get the fascination with dudes in their games with balls. I just
Oh my god.
no. But for serious, like I feel weird when I go out. Everybody's drinking and they're watching football, and like everybody's talking about different players, and I like this. And to me, I'm just sitting there, and I realize this is a room full of dudes talking about other dudes and how they like them really a lot, and then that they even
really?
test sometimes when the dudes play with the ball in the right way. I've never heard of anything more gay or sounding in my life. But those are the kind of people that usually don't, like that are like basher people. You know what I mean? I'm a super alpha male, but I'm fascinated with guys and balls.
I got bigger balls than you are.
And if you check, like football is one of a very like close contact game, and like the quarterback has to like pretty much touch the balls of the center.
In the center, huh? Whoa.
Whoa.
I know, I'm just kidding. But I would also, joking aside, you were talking about the Popol Vuh, and she was talking about the Bible thing.
Edda.
So what about their end times? Like, how do those things line up, do you think? Because I think we're in it. It's not like an end, like you said, there's going to be things afterwards. It's just the end of our version of reality right now, I guess you could say.
Yeah, it's like, it's a lot. It's also, I got my notes. Yeah, like I said before, like earthquakes, volcanoes will erupt. We will have floods. There will be fires. The trees will die. I just remembered that. Another one. Yeah.
I wonder if, because you know how everything is changing, like our planet is changing. So I wonder if they actually saw those changes, and because the planet Earth is changing frequency and everything that is going around, that if like the Mayans and like is it the Celts or who's
the Celts? Yeah.
Yes. If they kind of saw that for the planet.
Why wouldn't?
Yes, all kind of astrology as well, right? Yes. They also said the two wolves and Fenris, the wolf, he will eat the sun and the moon. So the sun will darken. I mean, they say it's a book. It's just written in poems. That's why I'm not saying I will sit here and translate it. I'm not, like I said, I'm not pretending I can do that.
Well, think about when they had the Dark Ages. Now we know scientifically we were actually going through a part of the galaxy that had a lot of gases and debris out there. So the amount of light from the sun literally was darker during the Dark Ages. Like the planet was a darker place than it is now.
We know that.
So ancient. Guys, yeah. I was going to say, though, but both of those cultures are known for having ancient calendars. So if they knew time that good, why wouldn't they know that these things were going to happen?
That's what I'm saying, because all of those ancient cultures were very aware and great, astronomers, and they observed the skies. They were
great. Space and time are the same thing.
Yeah.
That's bad. Same with the Vikings. I mean, they traveled with their ships, for crying out loud, right? All over the planet.
Yeah.
They knew how to use the stars and the sun.
You ever wonder why, like, all the authorities don't want you to know that, peoples were going everywhere and talking to other peoples long before they say that it happened? They want you to believe it, like, happened in their version and it's only recent. But then we find out, like, they were trying to act like these different people keep showing up in the Americas claiming that they discovered it. And then you find out the Vikings were here, and then maybe even the Israelites were even maybe here, maybe even Romans. Like we found all kinds of shit all over the continent, from here to South America, that says people from all over the world were going all over the place with boats.
And I believe even the natives that before that they have Mongolian blood, right? From far before. So I don't think that Mr. Columbus picked them up. Hey, you need a ride, right? Like, jump on, hop on, I take you.
You know what is? There is a weird thing about Columbus, because there's there's a whole UFO reference with Columbus.
Really?
Yeah, and not only that, he was part of the world's elite pedophile ring at the time.
What?
Yeah, he's known for, especially he was doing that to native people. Of course, little boys, little girls, they were having their way. He was a known pedophile, but he was also really into the royalty. Like they knew him. This wasn't the first time they gave him money to do stuff, and he supposedly, knew where to go to find gold in the first place. But not only that, there's a whole thing about them following a UFO light for days to find the right way to go.
Wow.
They wrote about it. Like he wrote down, they didn't know what the fuck it was, but it was up every night, and they said it was not the moon, and it was not, like stars they recognized, but it was really bright and it was close to them.
Yeah, the moving star. I mean, what the fuck? I've never saw a moving star that moves so fast that you can follow. Like,
it's crazy.
And also, yeah, with the elite, that makes sense too. I mean, it started with my favorite Vatican. When I read about the Inquisition, right? And what was written there, they were saying, when I read that, it just hit me so hard, like old documents. This is God's new order.
Oh, wow.
So that was an old document. After they were done swiping all the cultures, burning people for 250 years, making sure there is none left with good DNA and none that wouldn't obey, right? They said, this is God's new order. And when I read that, I was like, what the fuck?
Wow. I tripped that they, like, it doesn't matter what era you go to, they had some form of sacrificing people. Like we're doing it now, you can call it whatever you want, but they got Planned Parenthood, we got wars, we got all kinds of different ways to kill people. We're giving them pharma and bad vaccines and bad food. It's like, but now it's a mass sacrifice.
Yeah, but back then the Mayan sacrificed, but the guys, it was an honor, and that was the same with the Celts. Like the Mayan had their ball games, were there, right? And the winner, the winner, it was an honor for him to die. And the Celts had the same. They had, like in the very beginning, they had like the one that was picked, but usually to times when they wanted to sacrifice to the god because they didn't have enough food or whatever. The leader of the clan said, okay, I will give my blood to the earth as a sacrifice. So, or my body. So they either choked him, they tied him up, he had on his knees, and then they choked him, or you got buried in the moor, but got it before.
Oh, lovely. You know, I read before that the Mayans, they thought, or they believe that the gods fed from the smell of the human blood.
Sounds familiar.
Oh yeah? From where?
Enlil loved the smell of kids burning.
Oh, wow.
Ball like babies on the grill.
Wow.
And then, we do it now.
That's why the more bloodied, the better. That's why they will rip the beating heart out of the chest. And that will not be enough. After they do that, they will stab the person.
I really think that all started from a mistranslation of about where the source of life is in the blood. Your DNA, like if you told that to people that really didn't understand DNA, they would think, well, it's in the blood, so we just got to get it out, and the heart pumps that, we'll take a bite out of it, get their power. Shit.
Yeah.
I guess those were actually the first versions of blood transfusions.
But you know what? Something else I remember, also the elite like the rulers and their royals of the Mayan, as you know, were the ones doing weird stuff like that. Like
it's always the elite.
Like I think that they will like also I don't want to say chop their penis, but do something painful with their penis, like
castration.
Maybe
that's not good. I don't like it.
Anyways, they did weird shit like that, you know. But it was the royals, like the commoners, like the people were not into that stuff. But of course, they will participate, you know.
You know that's weird too, because you know how like the Abrahamic religions, they want to chop the foreskin wiener off of the babies, and I always wondered. And then when I started reading some of the Sumerian stuff, I find out that Enlil also was disgusted by the foreskin, and so his people, the ones that worked for him, had to get that foreskin chopped off. Meaning that the mushroom penis is probably how Anunnaki dick looks.
Oh my god!
But human penis has the foreskin. So the aliens
Anunnakis have
the aliens got
cauliflower penis.
You know, I'm kind of offended by that now. I mean, I don't know what it, but nobody asked me, man. I don't remember when I was a little kid. They said, "Hey, do you want that piece of skin?" I don't know. It was mine. Did they keep it? What'd they do with it?
What they did with it?
No, they probably sent
it to the gods.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think they actually did. I guess in a way they did offer it to the gods, because I think they put it in a little piece of glass and send it off to a lab where your DNA is stored from flesh and blood.
Probably.
Take a little bit of blood too from the baby.
Seven Serpent says circumcision was a mark of slavery also.
Yep.
Like what they did with Celtic, well, they didn't have kings, but the leaders. When the time was over for that guy, for that dude, and he was sacrificed or just justed out, they found out through bodies that they found in the moor that they were missing their nipples.
What?
Oh my God.
Damn.
So they think it was some kind of, you're not worth your nipples anymore. Something like that. They don't know really the background of it. Of course, there are no books. They didn't write, and they probably didn't have a diary like, oh, we cut that guy.
They cut that.
That really gives me the willies. Like, I really felt that when you said that. Oh, man. Why would you want to steal my nipples?
Well, you're not king, you're safe.
Oh, okay, cool, man. The common folks, we still need our nipples.
Yeah, but they found the nipples were cut off, right, from the dead.
That kind of makes you wonder if, like, the ancient people, like the off-worlders, maybe they didn't have nipples.
Maybe the Anunnakis now had nipples.
That's what I mean. They had mushrooms and no nipples.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Here, I'm going to turn my thing off and set up the kitty cam.
Okay.
I have another thing of news, but I thought we would talk about the ancient nipples and stuff first.
Yeah, that was very important to cover.
Maybe they bit them. No, they were cut off smoothly. It didn't look like an orgy, Shannon.
Oh my God.
There was some freaky stuff going on. Maybe they just used those, those clips or whatever. They were just a little too sharp.
And a reptile head, Shannon says. Alex says, no comment.
That's funny. Hi, kitties. You guys are about to be on TV.
But are you ready for tomorrow? Tomorrow, Anya?
Tomorrow, yeah.
The new moon?
No, I'm not ready. Today was so weird.
Was it?
I swear I saw things that were always there, but I never saw. It was like so weird.
It's 11:33, ladies and gentlemen. 11:33 Mountain Time, including Anya with her weird story she's about to tell at 11:33.
You're funny.
Whoops, my phone. So I don't know. It felt so weird. I mean, you know, when you have a deja vu, you know, sometimes they're strong and sometimes so strong that you really think that was creepy, right? You know, it really didn't happen.
Yeah.
But today, it was like, I don't know, like something totally new. Like I've never been there, even though I drove there 500 million times.
Oh, wow.
It was, I can't even explain that feeling. And no, I was not smoking anything. It was in the morning. And so it was just totally weird. And all those energies lately, anyways.
Oh my gosh. You're disturbing them.
I always do. I like to wake them up. Look out.
Yeah, Shannon, you know what I mean? Okay, because I thought I was going bonkers.
That's crazy. No, yeah.
It's party time. Party time, everybody.
Party time.
No, I just thought I'd rile them up so they'll start moving around. They're
Oh,
cuter
that
when
was-
you do stuff.
Clouds.
They're getting so big.
That deja vu stuff is creepy though, man. Sometimes
It is.
It's really creepy. Like it
When you
bothers.
really know you have not talked to that person about that certain matter, whatever, and you think, so we were there.
You ever get that weird feeling like whenever you have like a God moment, like where you feel like you might be feeling the Almighty doing something in your life, and it's a really weird feeling. You get those deja vu feelings. It's real similar. It like rocks your reality that you know the way things are. Did I do this? Or am I seeing it, you know, like, am I feeling it because I knew it was going to happen beforehand?
Yeah.
Or did I already do it once and I'm stuck in a looped pattern and we keep doing the same shit, exactly the same over and over for infinity?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Groundhog Day. Yeah, and today, yeah, I went to get my coffee at this gas station and I said, oh, did you have a new wallpaper up? And he said, no. I'm like, yes, you did. No, I didn't. I'm like, yeah, still smell the paint. He was like, honey, you've come here every time. So then I was like, okay, I took my coffee and I left. I'm like, I'm out.
You know, I tell people that too, that this is my past life right now. I remember it right now.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. Like, sometimes I think that's what deja vu is that I think you feel deja vu on both ends of it. You know, like in the future when you have it, it's whenever the two times touch and you notice it and you feel like, you know, I've already done this before, but like on the other time you feel it too. Like, so if you feel like it's in the future, you feel like you remember it at the same time. You know what I mean? Where you get a little confused about, is it now, is it later, or did this happen? I don't know what the fuck's going on right now for just a split second.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the kittens are so freaking stinking cute. That black one that is like
I know, they're like rolling around, so cute.
Yes, that's why I you know, riled them all up so we could check them out.
Like one was trying to lick itself, but it's like not coordinated enough. It's like,
not yet. I'm gonna follow my.
Hi. You like belly rubs? I know you do. Here you go. Yep, yawn.
oh, look at him.
I like belly rubs too, right here. Yeah.
Oh.
He's stretching his paws, the black one, like totally.
What's up with you?
Shannon says she wants one. I like their pink paws.
What's up? Earlier was the first day they've ever played that I saw. They were up jumping around and stuff playing.
Where's mommy? Eating? Sleeping?
No, she's right here outside of it, concerned because I'm touching them. She's really
mommy.
She's really controlling about that. If I take them out of there, she jumps up and starts whining about it.
Oh.
Don't touch him.
And then she licks them, right?
Yeah. Every time I touch one of them, they get a bath.
Whoa. That one just rolled over. Cute.
And they're cuddling.
It's just roll over again.
Yes, we're so cute.
Oh,
look, see, they're fighting.
Playing. Oh.
Oh, watch. Look, one's biting the other one. Now it's a uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Cut it out.
Here comes mommy. Now you're in shit. Both of you are getting time out now.
All right.
Since you have us in the different kind of screens, every time we talk, we can't see the kittens.
Oh, well, there you go. Hal, now we got a three-way going on. So let me arrange the new news, the other news. Actually, the today's news, not yesterday's news, because actually we did yesterday's news because it's Deja Vu Day.
Deja Vu Day.
But don't worry, this one's way shorter than the other one.
Oh, they're so cute. It's biting the other one.
Hey, he's biting his butt out. Flames in the butt. Flames in the butt.
Flames in the butt.
All right, let's see here.
Look, it's bugging mommy there.
I know.
Look at them.
I get you.
Oh, wow. They're attacking the mother already? It won't be long till she doesn't want to hang out with them no more.
Kylie's so...
They're violent. They're so violent. Hey, what are you doing? Are you jumping around? Oh, you were sucking the nipple. I'm sorry. Did I disturb you?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Mary.
And this one, what are you doing over here? You're biting your own tail? Are you crazy? It's so funny that they roll around like roly-polies because they can't really balance.
No, not yet.
Escape.
Yeah, that one is. He's trying to figure out what's on the outside.
How the fuck do the bugs get in here?
Through
Through
the secret tunnel.
You're pretty.
Look at that one. What does she call it? Madagascar there. It's like dead to the world.
Moth.
I know.
That thing, look, and it's twitching and getting walked on and everything. And
Look, did you see that pretty moth?
Yeah.
It was like orangey. But I don't know. Like,
the butterflies of the nighttime.
Yeah.
The brown one and the other one is playing.
Yeah.
Oh, and Callie.
What's this? If I take Callie out of there and I put her back in there, she gets all frisky. What? What's up? What are you doing?
I don't know how they get in.
They walk funny.
All right, let's check on the news here.
They walk funny.
Well, they're babies, you know.
Come here, you little sucker. You get back outside.
Oh wow, there's Callie rolling over.
Look.
Oh wow. That's cool. You got it to land on your finger. Butterflies of the nighttime.
The Mothman prophecy. Come on.
You know what? I'm over in France, you know, even
Come
the
on,
rats.
sucker. You're gonna go out. You're gonna burn your ass on a lamp. Get the fuck on my hand now.
Anya.
I'm the moth saver.
So what do you guys think about? Do you think rats have the right to live in the city too, just as another citizen of the city of?
Oh my gosh!
Come on, in France, even the rats have rights. Rodents overrunning Paris have defenders that say they have the right to live there too, in the city of lights. Aren't they worried about like the bubonic plague and shit like that?
I don't know.
I mean, I like rats are cool as long as they live outside in their own house.
Well, in India they're holy, right?
Well, not really. They have a caste system there, and they even have some people that have the last name that means that they're the rat catcher. And in their society, they actually make them on the lowest of the caste.
But in the temple, they feed them with milk, and they drink out of the same bowl.
You're right. They do have one temple that's like that, where they worship the rat kind of there and give it milk, and everybody hangs out with them and stuff. You're right. I remember seeing that. And I think that's cool. If you go to the rat's house and visit, I just don't want them at my house.
No.
Oops.
Yeah, and we were talking about this earlier, so I thought I'd get back to it. Yeah. Every place is on fire, like you said. This is those weird times. Everything's burning. all the volcanoes, the genetic infection with the food. You can kind of tell where they're going with this, and I don't know why they're showing this guy. Maybe he's the guy that started it. I don't know why he was in there. But can you imagine just driving everywhere where it's burning all the time?
That's awful. Can't be good for your lungs.
No, I know. That's what we were showing on the other thing. In places that's not burning, they don't even want to go outside and have fun anymore. That sucks. And then you said, Anya, you have this stuff where you're at too, huh? The small.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
And the air was really bad. Is Judith still here? Because she lives close to me.
I don't see her.
These guys are crazy. I just thought you guys would look at this because it's cool, man. I did this when I was a kid. Now I'm too chicken shit to do it.
That's crazy.
We would go play on the trains as kids all the time. And then they would start moving sometimes and they'd get a little bit too fast. I'd get worried and try to jump off. But that's pretty crazy. They're doing that downtown and stuff.
Damn.
How long till you think one of them hits a light pole or something?
How long till they don't arrest them? I mean, they have.
Oh, I'm sure they're already trying to arrest them. They showed their faces. See? The NYPD. They are in custody now.
See? Yeah.
A trio of New York City Daredevil. See, look, I had one of those brain fart moments. Daredevils. Surely soon to be in custody of the NYPD. They filmed themselves riding atop a series of subway cars and trains barreled through Brooklyn and Queens. But you know what? I bet it was worth it for those young people since they didn't die, but I'm too chicken to do stuff like that now. And this sucks. Some lady got killed by neighborhood dogs. 2 pit bulls mauled her to death. 66-year-old lady. Her husband called the neighbors and friends to search the area, and they were unable to locate her until they found her, and she got chewed to death by dogs.
That makes me mad. That makes me mad because people that are not responsible with their dogs give the bad names to pit bulls, you know?
Yes, and these being pit bulls doesn't really have nothing to do with anything. It just happens to be pit bulls this time, but I see this kind of story all the time with different dogs, like different kinds of dogs. And usually what it is like you said, the owners made the dogs either a guard dog that shouldn't have been out. You know, if you have a guard dog and it's mean to people, you need to control it. But yeah, that sucks. But I would suggest that people, you know, like if you're worried about animals in your area, take a stun gun and you can zap the pooch if it's biting at you. But yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, I think they even talk in the Ragnarok about a comet. If you're interested, I mean.
Yeah.
I didn't want to interrupt. Sorry, I was just looking.
You're not interrupting.
Yeah, the stars shall be hurled from heaven. Then it shall come to pass that the earth and the mountains will shake so violently that trees will be torn up the roots. The mountains will topple down and all bonds and fetters will be broken and snapped. The Fenris wolf gets loose. So that's the whole, right? Earthing. The sea rushes over the earth for Midgard. So.
That sucks, man. I'm going to get my little floaties from Walmart for my arm. Floaties. I'm going to go over and wait at the 900 or 1,900 square foot bulletproof McDonald's.
Oh God!
And wait for the big flood. And then when the wolf comes, I'm gonna feed him those clone burgers.
Yeah, it sounds like also comet. Well, the big thing is gonna fall on Earth.
Oh, the comet?
Yeah.
What if it's the moon?
Or the moon.
You guys ever seen that recent movie of The Time Machine by H.G. Wells that has Pierce, what's his name, Guy Pearce in it?
Oh, the remake?
Yeah, the remake. But he goes to the future, and then he's there and he looks at stuff and they're advertising condos and golf courses on the moon, and then he fast forward a little bit, and then the moon is falling down on the earth.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's like, oh shit, you guys fucked the moon up. It really was hollow, and they blew it up, and it cracked apart.
Yeah, he says it too. The Fenris wolf advances with wide open mouth. The upper jaw reaches heaven, and the lower jaw is on earth. So it's like all like symbolism, right? What I found interesting too. Brothers slay each other for the sake of gain, and no one spares his father or mother in the manslaughter and adultery. That's the Vala's prophecy. Brothers will fight together and become each other's bane. Sisters, children, their zip shall spoil, and so on. Hard is the world. Sensual sins grow huge. It's like really interesting. I got to read more into that.
Maybe that's all those sex robots they're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Ere the world falls dead. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. So it's, yeah, I got to read more into that. That's nothing that I can say like, okay, this is what it is. But it's a lot of symbolism and a lot is like really, I mean, but then again, this book was written by many people. It was translated 500 million times. So you can only, you know.
Well, there's truth in every story, whether it's made up or not, it seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus what I see in my visions. I mean, years ago, I dreamed of earthquakes and volcanoes erupting, and everybody thought, oh, yeah, sure. There's a pill for that.
There's a pill for that.
Yeah. Like...
Shit. That's the answer for everything, man.
There's a pill for everything.
Yeah.
I feel good today.
What?
I said I feel good today. It's a pill that you take so you can feel happy.
Oh. So they're all eating at the same time?
Yeah, they'll be done in a second. Watch. They don't really eat that much, and then they're done. Most of the time, they get in a lot of fights now over the nipples.
I don't think Callie can breathe under there.
Yeah, she's fine.
No.
Look at poor Lily, how she's hunched around and stuff to give them all a room. I always have to straighten her out because she looks uncomfortable. Here, let's stretch you down here. Yeah, there. Then everybody gets room. Yeah.
They're like, what happened?
What? Where are the nipples?
Hey, did everybody get disturbed? What's up? Are you eating?
Oh my gosh, don't pull the ears.
Yeah, he's always doing that, right? Always pulling the ears.
That's the best part.
Not enough nipples. Hi, Rob.
Madagascar has these tufts or whatever you call it on the end, like a wildcat.
See, Rob heard nipples and he came in.
All right. Nipples. Nipples bring the crowds. It went blurry. I don't know why.
Hey, Rob.
Because I put the cat up close or something? I don't know.
It's warm.
Yeah, I'm hot too.
What's that mean? Is that the fire of Ragnarok or the burning in the ass?
Oh my God.
The flames. I wonder what that guy smoked before he went on to do that sermon, because that was just, he even went into flames out the vagina and everything at the end.
Really?
Yeah, he was tripping. He was like, you sinners are gonna flame the flame out of your butt. Oh my God, that's funny.
It wasn't for sure mine.
Damn.
Does it need light? Maybe I should do this. Look, it's 4:20.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it goes. All right.
That's better.
Poor.
Why don't you guys all over here and we'll just pile you up like a big pile of fuzzy cats. There you go.
You like, You're the annoyer.
No, it
Look
makes
at the
Oh,
two.
look, they're fighting. Oh.
they're smart, man. I'm telling you, the more you mess with them, the more they wonder what's outside.
Oh,
Look,
little Madagascar.
Oh
man,
my gosh.
get out.
Is that Kylie?
No, it's
That's
the
my
other one.
last.
See, it ain't gonna be long. See, now the other one's like, what is over there? They're all looking out now.
Is it my Madagascar?
Yep.
Yep. Back down.
Yeah, my little world searcher, right?
Everybody.
No, that was not my. That was Kylie.
I said Callie's at the bottom right there. She's biting everybody. See, look at her. They're all fighting.
Oh my God, that one is biting her head. What the heck?
Violent.
He's like choking her.
Yeah, go over here. I know you want to check me out. Let's put the camera over there. You want to make me move it again.
Rescue Kylie.
They're all cute. I need to start live streaming on Facebook because the local people can watch it. They're violent, man. Those are predators in there. Look at that tiger.
Predators.
Now, one of them's even crying. I can hear it.
Oh my God.
There's
Look
the
at that.
Madagascar. Look, he's going to get in on the action now, too, but he usually cleans them instead of bites them. Or she, I'm sorry. It's a she.
Yeah.
It's a she, though. The two white ones are she's.
Okay, then she's licking them to death.
Yeah. And the little brown ones are little crybabies. Every time I get them out of there, they whine.
There. There she goes.
Inside, they're
That one
tough
is
guys.
climbing out.
No, they can't get out. They don't have enough upper body yet.
Yet.
Once they climb out, I have a bigger thing to put them in.
One looks like a bat.
I know, right? What's cool about them is since they're inside, we don't have to worry about fleas or none of that other weird stuff with cats. When they're born outside, you always have to clean them up when you get them. These guys are fluffy and soft and no bugs.
They're fluffy.
Yeah.
I want to put my face in there.
Look at the claws, though.
Yeah, maybe I don't want to put my face
They
in
got
there.
some serious claws, man, for little cats. Yeah, bite them in the stomach. Get them.
They're so adorable.
Yeah, but I was telling you, they just got this active really today. It's today that they first started acting like that. So
they're biting each other. Oh my goodness.
I think they can see for the first time. Look, she knows she knows about the camera, I'm telling you.
She was like, do I look good? Do I look good?
Lily just kissed her in the lips.
You know about the camera, huh?
And she's trying to get mama.
Mommy?
All right, too much cuteness. I got to get back to the news here so we could finish that up. And then we could just talk about
Did she just went to sleep?
Cat nipples.
No.
I know, but they do that. They're like narcoleptic. They'll be like all super active and then just fall down and they're asleep. She's like, yep, she fell asleep. She's out.
Say it, Chen. I want to rub my face in pussies.
Woo! Yes.
Oh my God.
Face pussy rubbing only on the 420 channel. Hey, what do you guys think? Look, do you guys use Gab?
No.
It's like the alternative to Twitter because Twitter was censoring everybody. But now Microsoft says they're going to get rid of them because they don't like people can just talk on there. So they call everything anti-Semitic. And there is some on there. I did see some that were. But, you also got like 300 people telling them that they're douchebags on it at the same time. So, I mean, who cares? Let them be an asshole. And then, like I said, you represent yourself. So what's wrong with free speech? But yeah, they're going to get rid of those guys. So, blah, blah, blah. And then this is good years. I mean, good years. It's good news. The teens have dropped by half in 5 years, the amount of television they watch. So that's good, right? Generation Z.
Were they writing that in red? Is this like a drama or something?
It says it drops, but what is
they
this?
make it sound bad.
No. What the fuck are you, dude?
It's Henry Danger.
I'm sorry. I didn't read it.
Does he still have his nipples?
No, there's no nipples. He wears these super safe suspender pants just to make sure he doesn't get his nipples
I
damaged.
bet he's a social justice warrior.
I bet he is a justice warrior, but at least this is what I thought was why I wanted to get back to this here. So the jury orders Monsanto to pay $290 million to this cancer patient over weed killer. And he's been suing him for a long time. He's about to die. He knows that. So he actually lived to see him win against Monsanto, which is like nobody really thought that was going to happen, but it did.
But see, $290 million.
Yep.
That's just the cost of making business, you know?
Oh no, that's nothing to them.
Yeah,
that's like
nothing. Oh well, you know.
That's like us paying a $10 speeding ticket.
Exactly.
That's like going for lunch to McDonald's for them.
Yeah. Yeah. With
nice
those
strawberry forever
burgers, because you know them nice good salads and everything, and they got this crap all over it. Except for the organic ones, supposedly. They now do organic.
Oh God.
But anyway, yeah, so he got some bucks. But I think this is good because this is the first mainstream coverage of Monsanto being a fucking killer, though.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean shit, because how many pharmaceutical companies have tinted certain medications or have killed a lot of people, like Biox and stuff, and they just pay off people, and then it's okay. Like people forget and they keep buying their pharmaceutical.
Well, don't worry, because they'll have new and improved Roundup. It'll be new and improved, and you won't prove that new and improved version causes cancer for another 30 years.
Yeah.
No, but what's weird about this is they'll ban this stuff, probably the exact formula, but they'll allow like 10 other formulas that are just real close to it. Like they have this one the city uses here, which is made by Monsanto, and they call it Poncho or whatever. And it works really good, but yeah, it's complete poison. No wonder it kills everything.
Strawberry Forever said, my boyfriend just used Roundup on our yard after I told him not to.
Yeah, see, I don't do that. I have a natural yard. I have to go out there and actually like kill the weeds by hand. I have to murder them.
Oh, wow.
Yep, that's right. But I hope to soon, like in the future, live in Colorado where my weeds will be smokable and I won't feel like I'm murdering them so much.
Shannon says, right, new and improved to kill us faster.
Yeah, I know, right? And this
if you already have nasty weeds, you can spray vinegar on them. That helps.
I'm saying at least it's good for this dude. I mean, just for him, even though he ain't gonna
die in peace.
He ain't never gonna spend that.
He saw justice.
He might go look into Texas, but I bet he's been getting treated the classical way though.
Rob,
all that shit.
Rob M says Roundup. What? What do you know about Roundup? Well, pretty much it causes cancer. It has glyphosate.
I've used a lot of this over the years at different jobs myself, but I knew then to not get it on me.
Research it, Rob.
Yeah, well, Monsanto brought us stuff like back in Vietnam, they brought us Agent Orange that, mutated and fucked up all kinds of children in South Vietnam.
Yeah. What do you round up?
What you know about Roundup? Hey, but I do know that these crows are smarter than people right here. Look. This sucky article didn't show any pictures or videos, so instead of reading it, intelligent crows to pick up litter at French theme park. But that, you know what? So I looked it up to see if it was fake news. We'll wait till Anya comes back because this is
Yeah, I'm listening. I just got a glass of tea.
Oh, well, we're done with the listening portion of the...
Oh, my bad. So Rob does know. He was just saying. My bad.
He was pulling your leg, man.
Whatever.
But anyway, here's actual crows doing exactly what they're going to supposedly use them. Hey, because in France, even rats have rights. So why not would the crows get hired to pick up trash at the theme parks?
You know what? The crow is like, you stupid humans. This is how you do it. See, it's not fucking hard.
But you know what's so funny about this crow is it's not getting paid by the theme park. This is just a crow that figured out you're supposed to put the trash in the trash can.
It's like a game to him, probably.
Hey, you dumb fucks! You're supposed to put this shit in that bucket over there.
See, even a bird can do it. That's a perfect slogan. Yeah. Even a crow can do it.
But anyway, that's all I got for 420. Beep.
Now
Nice.
back to my co-host Anna and Anja for this evening's weather and psychic reports.
Psychic
Psychic reports. I guess I can tell. I never got to say the Mayan day
Mayan
energy.
astrology. Yay! Hey, I'm gonna feed the cats, the big cats, so all the little ones will be the only ones in the camera, and they'll be eating each other and stuff. While you tell us our Mayan astrology.
Okay. So again, we're in the year of 7 Manic, which is the time of changes, right? And then we're in the month of Justine, which is the number 11, and is the Enlightenment month. And is the day 8, it's called Etznav, and is the fish. Now, this day, I guess now Saturday, to me it's Saturday because it's 1:04 already. It's good for to be discreet, to plan a future, to forget people and things that cause you pain. And it's also a bad day to plant. So don't plant anything. It's not a good day to plant. What you think, Anya?
A good day to plant? No, actually, it's no time to plant.
It's not a good day.
No, it was a weird day. I think all the plants get stuck in, I don't know where, in the time shift.
Yeah, time shift.
Hey, I was wondering, does that apply for dudes too? Should they not try to plant the seed tonight?
Oh my God.
Is that just for today, or when is that?
Yeah, today.
Okay, no seed planting, fellas. You got a couple more hours, but after midnight, it's a new day, so that means it's totally seed planting time. I'm sorry.
Ednab. I'm trying to look for something.
Look, they think they're all cool and stuff. Is that your name?
Okay, so on the day today, which is the 8th Ednab, it says that for society, demonstrations of competency occurs during this period. It was once said that to be a time when skillful leaders emerge or we were born, and these attributes still holds true nature. SNAV is a good time for making tough decisions and choices, which is often reflected in the activities of leaders.
Those little shit that move the camera and then they move to the other side.
So Rob wants to know how old are the kittens now, Ransome?
2.5 weeks. Yeah, they're not very old still. They just barely started doing all the, cute shit.
Yeah.
Cute shit.
Good. Look at them. They're all violent. I'm telling you, man. They're predators. They're ready to kill grasshoppers and everything.
It's like also to come back to the Nazis with the number 8. They used the number 88, right? Obviously, the number 88 got a bad reputation due to this. But we also know that dude was in a lot of occult and old stuff. He was working with runes. This is where this rune comes, and it's actually not a bad rune. It's just 2 Zovolu runes. And other cultures use that too, but there it's okay. It's just not there okay. Which I'm not supporting what happened, right?
No.
No, you know what's weird too is that they stole that Buddha swastika too, and then now he got a bad name. And like, I remember in high school, people didn't believe me that it was on there, and you didn't have the internet to just go, look, motherfucker, it's on my phone. Look, there's Buddha. He's got a swastika on his chest. It was a sign of good luck in Tibet and ancient, areas around there. And even over here where I live, the Hopi and the Pueblo both used the swastika way long before it was on their basketball teams, jerseys and stuff up until World War II. And then, of course, they were made to take it off and people started fucking with them over it.
Yeah, and the same with the 88. Like it was a symbol for power, right? For gain.
Yeah.
And nothing bad about it. But I mean, of course,
And I told a story.
I don't think it was an accident that they used those two symbols.
No.
Good fortune. You know.
It wasn't a coincidence, because they were very much into the occult, and they were studying runes, and even the H guy, I'm not going to say his name.
Nah.
He did family research and found out that some of his ancestors were burned witches. So he was very hateful against that, which brings my theory, I'm saying 3 times, my theory. It's nothing proven. Before people freak the fuck out. What the fuck is she talking about? I didn't read about it.
Yeah.
Since that one culture started the inquisitions, that he maybe got extremely pissed off against that one.
Yeah.
Culture.
Next
to the other political views, of course, but.
Are we talking about the Vatican?
No.
No, never. Anya? Nah.
You know, it's really weird about the Vatican. They didn't like Hitler, right? But they did help a lot of Nazis escape. At the same, but because there was weird shit going on. There was political stuff behind the scenes about why they were even having the war in the first place. It had nothing to do with what the propaganda said. They wanted a euro. I mean, like the euro that we have today, it was a plan that they came up with, and then they switched flat. I mean, basically, they just rebranded. They didn't lose. You know that, right? The Nazi army did not lose. They just pulled down their flag and moved around the world.
It was business.
And yeah,
I wanted to say Mexico, something about the swastika, though.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I told this story before, but when I don't know what graders, when I learned about the World War I and World War II, but once I saw the swastika, I used to be obsessed with it. Like I used to put it like on my notebooks. You know, when you're a kid and you're in school and the teacher's talking and you just like doodling or whatever.
Yeah.
What? And like
you wipe.
Now as an adult, now
Homeland Security.
It makes sense that because I was not like, oh, I love the Nazis. It wasn't like that. I just like the symbol for some reason.
Yeah.
It's a spiral, man.
Let me get my book.
It's
my ruined book.
Huh?
It's a traditional Native American symbol as well. It's like a symbol of the galaxy. It's a sun.
Oh, wow.
It's a symbol of good fortune in Asia. They hijacked it. It's not the symbol's fault.
Yeah. But I don't know. I thought it was funny that I was attracted to that.
Yeah, that's it. I'm definitely calling Homeland Security now.
Oh my God.
We got you in our sights now. I'm gonna send a copy of your YouTube channel to Antifa.
Oh my God.
Ow. I'm okay. Where the fuck is my book?
The book.
What book?
Anna, break out the pendulum.
I have it somewhere.
I put you on the spot.
Oh, here it is.
For fuck's sake.
Okay, Anya, what's your ask? Is it in where? Anya's bedroom? I need to put my elbow on something.
Like for real? It's always there. Who took my book? This is weird.
What?
You see your whiskers.
I always had it on my table.
Your whiskers.
Why would it be not there?
Judith says, ha ha ha, Anya, you crack me up.
Who says it?
Judith.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well.
It's dinner time. The show's over.
Ha! All right. right, good night, Rob.
Later, Rob.
Got it. The leaves of Yggdrasil. So, there, because that describes the...
The moth took your book, Anya, Shannon says.
It was the moth.
I knew
Yeah,
it.
my pendulum said that.
Yeah, here, it's made of the two Zavula runes, right? Which means sun. So...
I got a smudge.
You got this.
There we go. All right, I'm stoned. What were we talking about?
Okay.
I'm just kidding. But
Right.
what are we talking about?
Oh,
No,
Anya
yeah,
was looking for her book.
book that the moth took. That's right.
yeah, here, my Yggdrasil rune book.
Oh, you know runes. What's this one?
All right, Delaney.
I made this one.
Raido, it's the journey.
That's the one. I don't know because it fit. It was the shape of the rock, but I'm not done with it.
Yeah, it's Raido. It means journey.
Cool.
You're on a journey.
And it's a crystal.
And you're the fool. It's
Yo.
the journey of the fool.
All right. Now I'm special. I'm a star seed too. And I got the 11s, and I'm a master number in my life path, and I still struggle with the light bill.
Are you at... Never mind.
Am I a what?
Nothing.
Were you going to say a bad word?
No.
So here, that's what that swastika, I'm not hype, but it is, you can use it best for magical work, and it will use the sun energy to attract power.
I like
So
Alex wants to know, what's your life path number, Ransom?
11.
Is the healer, right?
I'm an 11. Everything's 11s, man. 11s and 22s and 33s and 44s, man.
What about you, Anya?
I'm a 3. Do I have to leave now? Everybody got quiet. What?
That's it. You're booted out.
It was like,
Gotta go.
you both look like, oh shit, a 3.
No, I was waiting for the rest.
Oh my God.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, I'm a 3 and, but there was no and.
Doesn't that explain it all? I'm a 3. Do I really have to explain?
You know, actually, I even told everybody this before that I don't agree with some of the things because, you know, everybody always thinks yin and yang or number 2 is balanced, and I don't think so. I think that's conflict. They're always chasing each other. 2 always argues. There's always a disagreement. There's friction with 2, but when there's 3, there's a neutral party, and it makes it balanced.
Yeah.
I just always thought that, like an atom, it's got an electron, a neutron, and a proton, and if they're in the right balance, they're not fucked up to the, they're not radioactive or any of that other shit.
Yeah, I'm my life path number 9, Shannon.
Ooh, 3 3s.
Well, I like the 3 I always did, but just because of magical work, right? And my Celtic belief and witch belief and all. So.
Oh, wait.
I can't do it. You know, I have really...
We do it like this for sure. But I know that other people do it like 1, 2, 3.
I do it 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's gay. That's that. I don't know about that one with the pinky out there, Flair.
That's how I was taught in Mexico.
Oh, now I'm being racist. Shit.
You're being racist.
God damn it.
Hate speech.
Hate speech.
It was that accident. You baited me into it.
No,
You
actually,
gave in so easily.
actually, you're racist. Don't you remember? That's white power. I saw it on CNN.
Oh yeah,
The OK
that's
symbol,
white power.
which is neither, because actually it's air and spirit. It's a mudra from India, but whatever. We'll skip that. That's another thing they stole from Buddha. Those bastards.
What else is there? Why did you pick Raido?
Huh?
Because it's an R, or I see an R in it. My name's Ransom, so I just went automatically to that one.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, and I know Cherokee, and there's no R in Cherokee. None. There's no R.
So you have the abilities to create connections and have control over your life.
Wow.
You can get control over your life. Sorry, I have to translate that. That's not working after 8 anymore.
I like it already.
And let me see what else. I know it's a journey, which I like. I mean, runes are all awesome and they're very powerful. So I'm very treating them with respect.
Me too. I've been carrying it in my pocket for some reason.
You've been carrying it in
Well,
your pocket.
I don't know why, but yeah.
Obviously on your journey, aren't you? So it's also since well, in German, or it's a traditional word for riding,
Cruising.
because in German means reiten. Raido, reiten is
I
riding.
love it when you speak German. I don't know. It just hits a. I don't know what is it, but it's good.
Well, I knew I was gonna butcher that shit earlier, so I would totally freak out in Germany when I looked at all the names on the street signs. I'd be like, "Holy fuck, where am I going?"
You know, it's funny that you said
So
that.
it also invites you to move around your own borders that you have,
Yeah.
to discover your abilities, that you have more.
You know, I travel a lot, like in my life. I've been everywhere in the US. I've been into Mexico. I've been to England and all around on that area.
Yeah, that depends on. I mean, you cannot just say nilly-willy, that's journey, right? It could be also your inner journey, depending on. You need other runes for that in order to find out.
Yeah.
But
well, I didn't make the other ones yet. I'm still looking for rocks like this one, crystal ones that I can carve it in. I was trying to make a whole set.
No, I'm just saying it can have many meanings, either regular journey, the spiritual journey, right? To take responsibility, to grow above yourself, everything that's.
Sounds like all the stuff that's in my plans there. Sounds pretty legit, man. And I mean all of the journey, spiritual, the physical journey, and then our life journey, you know, of time where we wrinkle up and get old. Plus, I'm happy because now I know I got an Anunnaki dick with the mushroom, you know, because they took my skin off. I'm sorry. I just think that's really wrong that there's people taking people's babies' pee-pees away from them before they ask them, like, "Hey, man, did you want to trim?" I mean, because I never knew any better. But then when I found out that happened, I was like, "Hey, wait a minute. Who told you guys that I wanted that? I mean, like, who fucking decided that for me?"
Maybe it just really was attached to that cute little piece of skin.
I never know what things I could, you know, like have or do with that thing.
Oh my God.
Because God knows I might need maybe a couple millimeters, man. I'm sorry, this is adult TV on 420. If you have children, please don't let them watch. There was my disclaimer, right?
Oh my God.
Oh, Odin have mercy.
What you drinking, Anya?
Tea, verbena.
What's that? What's you know the show, the vampire show, the Vampire Diaries?
Yeah.
What's that plant that they use? Vervain or is
Vervain?
it what's vervain for, Anya?
Vervain?
To get rid of vampires, you saw it? Oh no, I'm just joking.
Verbene with V, yeah?
Yeah.
Verbena, yeah. It's actually good for cold, so I don't know if you have a vampire with the flu, that might help or so. It's like...
Right? Get a little garlic and some vervain, that'll clear right up.
Yeah, that will help you. Don't worry, you'll be fine in a jiffy.
Well, they use wolfsbane too for the werewolves, you know, because it's wolfsbane. So, of course, the werewolf wouldn't like it. It's named wolfsbane.
I wouldn't want them to use my bang if I would be wolf. I don't know what.
No, I laugh at, but there are, you know, like a lot of medicines. Like I know of the marijuana plant for sure that has some great effects right out of nature.
Wait, what?
Just little herbs and spices, you know, like some 420 material. It just grows out of the
I would
ground
like
that.
some of the spice of the Dune planet, so that I would try that.
I want some of that too, man. That gives you like some badass blue eyes and shit.
Yeah.
Michael Werner says, I grow blood vein. Is he a vampire? Are you a vampire, Michael?
That's why he works at night. Now I'm getting it. Now
it makes all sense.
Now it makes no sense.
You know, that would have been cool when I was young to act like a vampire, but now that I got all hairy as an old person, it's definitely a wolf, man. I had a cactus hair grow out my ear the other day, and I thought, what the fuck? It's falling out up here, and it's growing back in my ear.
You're not losing it, just sinking in, you know, it's growing the other way.
I was thinking that if I went to that hair club for men, I would tell them, you know, there's a couple real thick, good hairs in my ear. You should transplant those up there.
Oh my.
Maybe some of those nose hairs. I tripped out because I was watching this old Japanese man on the TV the other day, and he was like a congressman or some kind of government person. And his eyebrows, man, I cut mine so that don't happen, but his shit went out. They were like wings.
Like the wasp? Like the wasp?
Dude, they were like this. It came out, and he had big nose hairs that came out to his lips. And I thought, how did you shave without cutting those? Because they came all the way down, and he had a bunch out of his ear. And I just thought, your wife is playing tricks on you. She's putting that cheetah pet stuff at night. And you know that in Japan, they have all the best electronics. So you know that there's a nose trimmer available over there. It probably is a little robot that even talks.
I don't know. Maybe she uses it at a candlelight or something.
Well, maybe that's for special time. She likes to be tickled.
Oh my God.
You're petting.
Whoa. All right. So back to the rooms.
This always happens on Anya's show.
It does.
It's my fault. I'm the gutter. I live in the gutter. I can't help it.
Well, it's adult. It's nighttime TV. I mean, come on now.
No, I'm saying I like it because it's so fun to watch her.
Yeah.
I laugh the whole time.
Yeah,
I always think I make a complete idiot of myself, but I'm glad everybody enjoys this.
Who cares? We got to save all of our idiocy for prosperity. We got to let the people in the future know what we were like before they killed us.
Yeah, before they killed us.
Let's see here.
And also, verbena is also a holy herb for the Druids. It was an oracle herb.
Oh, wow.
So I just remembered that. So I don't think it will do any harm to.
Delaney wants a card.
But no, you heard it here first. Nosferatu, you're safe. Don't listen to those silly teeny bopper shows. So what do we got in the chat right here? We got Strawberry Forever. You're naked and you don't have a wrench. That can't happen here.
No, we can't have her naked.
Let's see here.
There were a lot of people without a wrench.
Add a moderator. Strawberry Forever. Now you're protected by... And Michael, I got to protect you from and give you free speech. With the wrench, no one can tell you anything.
Mary, what's up?
You can say whatever you want. Right? Shannon, Mary, Michael, Rick and Delaney, what's up? Alex, Quartz, Judith. Judith was naked too. It's very risque tonight.
Save our own idiocracy for prosperity.
Oh, Delaney wants a card?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to use the bathroom again.
All right. You know where it's at.
Just go straight on the left side.
Don't fall in.
Don't fall in. Anything specific, Delaney? Or just what's important?
You guys feel free to do cards all you want. Mary Wins wants to know, are you doing cards? Well, that up to her if she has the energy. Are you pregnant, Anna? Whoa! Anna, are you with child? Oh,
I do not believe so.
She cannot defend herself at this time from these accusations.
It's just all those chemicals she's peeing out.
But it would make sense. Remember one time she said she was moody and then she said she was dizzy and now she's got to pee all the time.
Nah, she's pregnant.
It might be immaculate. You never know.
Another Jesus?
You heard those stories.
Michael, if you think she pees a lot, you haven't seen me at night. Sometimes I get so frustrated, I want to take my blankie and lay next to the toilet.
Wait,
well, you know, I got the pee-pee alarm clock. In my dream, I dream really vividly. So in the dream, I'll usually try to go to the bathroom somewhere and it'll never work out for me. And then my mind will tell me, hey, you got to get up. You can't, you know, like people in the dream will stop me from being able to go to the bathroom places. Like, and it starts getting frustrating until I wake up.
I finally find a bathroom and then I can't. Or
Yeah.
I still
you guys saying? Mary says I'm glowing and Michael says she's peeing a lot.
That's right. It could be.
Got the rumor started.
Coffee.
Well, no, a couple of shows ago, I said you heard it here first. Anna's with child there. She was dizzy and nauseous and all that. Now there's munchies and she's got to pee all the time.
Yeah.
It sounds like either marijuana or a baby.
Miss Vicky's.
Oh, yeah. And look, she's eating weird foods with jalapeno. You want some?
As long as she's not getting the pickles with whipped cream out, we're good.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
I was thinking ice cream and jalapenos.
An Astro baby?
An Astro baby. That's pretty personal.
Okay, did Delaney say if she wanted a specific question?
No, she just said card as far as I saw.
No, Shannon, I'm not.
That.
She said, go get a test. Are you trying to, Anna? No. And I guarantee you all, trust me.
This is very
I ain't pregnant.
Who shot Nelly in the belly with a meatball?
Maybe a cosmic mama. Yes, I'll take that.
I'm a mama to like a lot of kitties, or at least an assistant mama right now. Let me pop this chat out. It's popping.
All right, I'm done.
I love the sound of rattling bags. It makes me feel so commercial.
Makes me feel so commercial.
Hee hee. Munchies.
All right. Yeah, that was Munchies right there.
If you guys would like to donate to the Raven Wolf Channel's pregnancy test fund, you can donate.
Oh my God.
Mary Wins wants to know, but you do want a baby, right?
I do want.
You do want one.
Yes.
Whatever card pulled will have a message for her, Anya. That's what Delaney said.
Okay.
Oh, wait, you guys can see it too. I shared screen. What am I announcing it for?
Duh.
Delaney, would you like me to pull a card too for you?
I'm going to have to go offline because what I'm going to do may be offensive to some.
What?
No, I'm just turning my camera off.
Oh. Boop. Oh, thank you, Michael, and thank you, Shannon.
And if you'd like to see more of Anya and Anya, wait a minute. Anya and Anya and Anya. Anya. Now I got it mixed up.
Yeah. Oh, you want a mini Mayan reading, Michael?
Anya. Yes, they'll be headlining at the Luxor Casino and Resort in Las Vegas next week.
Michael, you said that you want a mini Mayan reading. Is that what you said?
Awesome, mini Mayan. You guys have control of the. You guys can do whatever.
You need to stop screen share because I need to go to my software and I can't go if screen share.
I got it. Your command is my technical wish there or whatever.
Technical wish?
Okay, Delaney, are you with me? So I got the 8 of Wands for you. The Knight of Wands, which is very nice. Both of them. And I got the Queen of Wands, which is you.
Are you?
What?
That was cool because it was like the person riding on the dragon plus all those other like, what are those, like pterodactyl things on the other card? It looks like a whole army, like a person is leading a whole army of those things in the sky.
Michael, I need you to put...
Yeah, that's like her spiritual journey, like spiritual awakening.
Oh, they're dragons. I'm sorry.
Dragons, yeah.
If I shut up, you get full screen. You got to talk, though. There you go.
So, okay, what this is like full power awakening. This is like, see that as yourself, your inner self, right? You're getting new knowledge, you're activated, you're like right on the ball. This is, I'm going, yeah, baby. So in this card, again, you're striving full power. You see, he's holding his hand up, he's showing the way, he got the control, it's control, it's good news. So there might be some change coming. He's like flying, changing his way. So there might be a good change coming for you soon. Like in this world here. And this is you. So I see them all together. And as you can see, she's very relaxed, right? She is like all cool, all calm. She's like, yep, I got this.
Oh, wow, there's a dragon in every one, huh?
Yeah, it's my Celtic dragon deck. So, yeah, she is relaxed. She is a little older. That means that's representing her wisdom. And also I pulled one of my crystal cards as well. You got which is funny. It fits. It's the awakening crystal. So, and the emotional healing. So, I mean, we know, right? You've been through some shit. So you're in the process of healing, and with all the others, with your journey, you're starting through full throttle. This is really nice, really, really nice. Like, there will be good news, a change of some kind coming. And yeah, and the awakening crystal, which I really like. The awakening, and yeah, the emotional healing. So very nice, Delaney, very nice.
I'm pulling some cards for Delaney too, because I asked her. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, of course we pull cards together.
All right. So I got the hibernation card, productivity, rebirth, and sharp instincts. And to me, the hibernation card, I can't say that. I don't know, for some reason, to me, for your reading, doesn't mean necessarily what the word is. But to me, it feels more like you feel blocked right now, Delaney. And you need to, I think that you've been keeping busy. You've been really busy doing, I don't know, you've just been busy and you've been feeling blocked. Here, I need to see something.
What are we seeing?
I need to check what the rebirth in reverse means, because that's what she got.
The suspense is killing me. We need to see it. Let's go. I'm just joking. You
need some background music, dramatic.
Okay. So with the card in reverse, the rebirth card in reverse, it means that the only certain thing in life is change. You are resisting the inevitable. Surrender and trust can be one of the hardest lessons to learn, but the true freedom can be found in the unknowing. Surrender in this cycle and you will find peace. And also, the last card also was in reverse, which is my favorite card, is the sharp instincts. That you guys will see why it's my favorite.
I like that card. The wolves are on it.
Yeah. So let me see.
Wolves are legit, man. Hey, can I steal one of your little Black Panthers without being a crybaby?
Okay. So for that in reverse means that is being a lone wolf benefiting you? You may be isolating yourself out of fear and insecurity. Is there a need to protect your heart right now? Is your tribe supportive? It may be time to surrender yourself with more kindred spirits. Tune into your instincts and become clearer with your boundaries. She says that she's tripping. So that's what I got for you, Delaney.
Yeah, that match is actually wonderful. You know, the emotional healing, the awakening, the inner journey.
Yeah, all good vibes.
And the change that will come, and she will be in power of herself.
Yeah.
Matched well, really good. Of course I do.
Strawberry Forever is asking, what is that gobbling? A real turkey?
No, I think it's a little bit of feedback sound, that's all.
Yeah.
Could be my wind chimes that I have outside.
All right, so Michael, are you still here? I got your Mayan chart pull up, or whatever.
Yeah.
An echoing turkey? What?
An echoing turkey. No, it's next door. I got a jive turkey.
A dry turkey?
No, he's a jive turkey. He keeps calling the cops, so he's a jive turkey. I don't know. He tells them all kinds of dumb shit, and then I have to, you know.
So I'm echoing. Mary Wings is saying that I'm echoing. Yeah, I'm gonna turn off my speaker. Hold on.
No, it's not. It's not on yours.
Me. Test. 1 2 1 2 sound check.
I put my headphones on.
No, that was kind of cool. Sounding like a radio station.
Hold on 1 second. I can't listen. Hello? Okay.
Hello.
All right. So Michael, I don't know if for some reason I feel like whatever. So your day sign is a serpent. So with a serpent as your day sign, you're a kind of a person who is always noticed, yet rarely understands you. Few ever get to know you really well. You're hard to pin down. You're quite strong physically and mentally, and you're capable of living under very stressful conditions. One of your weaknesses, it is not nurturing yourself enough. Your emotional power is remarkable. Here, I'm gonna pop the chat in my screen so I can see what he's saying.
Pop it.
Others,
Wow.
others do not want to be in your way when you are angry or upset. You're strongly affected by your feelings and occasionally overcome by them. In a sense, you wrestle with the serpent. You sense a need to let go of your control over yourself from time to time, but this may be dangerous. Should you understand the deep of your feelings? For some serpent personalities, a need and more or less socially acceptable emotional release comes when under the effects of alcohol.
That is now for Michael Delaney. Before that was for you.
Yeah, the card reading I did, it was for you, Delaney. But now Michael asked for his Mayan mini reading, so that's what I'm doing right now.
He's a snake.
When your powerful emotional energies are harnessed, you can be quite constructive and creative, pouring out products of performance without any appearance need for rest. There are some serpent types who are apparently calm and steady, but exceptionally upheaval and crisis in life through others. If this is the case for you, then you may be projecting these characteristics, not internalizing it. He says all is correct.
Wow.
For your Tresena, you are the number 1 rain. So accompanying your day sign serpent is the number 7. This means that you were born under the 7th day of the Tresena that began with 1 rain. Beneath your surface personality, you have rain dilemma of being ambivalent about attachments to others. While you have a strong need to feel you belong, that you are part of a family, you also have an independent streak that can cause you a frequently want to spend time apart from others.
I feel that one too.
Let's see, Michael, I'll let you choose. Do you want me to tell you your Venus, what phase Venus was when you were born? Or do you want me to tell you your Lord of the Night? I'll let you pick one, which one you like.
The Lord of the Night.
So,
oh, Lord.
Serpents. Are we waiting?
okay. Yes,
Night.
the Lord of the Night. Okay, so the ancient Maya and the Aztec astrologists also use a 9-day cycle of gods and goddesses called the Lord of the Nights. I think somebody needs to put their volume down because I'm echoing. I can hear myself.
It's not me, man.
Not me.
Okay, well, I'm gonna keep going. So the Lord of the Night 6. You were born on the 6th Lord of the Night called Chalchihuitlicue. This is the god. This is the Aztec god of the water, springs, lakes, rivers, and birth itself. Having her as your ruling deity suggests that you are an emotional, deep person who is difficult for others to understand. You feel strong about many things and have strong attachments to the feminine side of life and struggle with the role of a parent. Your deepest instincts push you towards a self-sufficient kind of lifestyle or career. One of your main goals is to capture the attention of the world, as it is if you need the world to verify the reality of anything you accomplish. All right, and I'm gonna stop there.
Awesome.
Nice.
Like to get that. What was that about the female thing again? Sounded sweet. I'm just saying,
You notice everybody's getting positive news there. I don't know.
Sounded positive. You're funny.
So you guys should like. Well, see, I'll jinx it if I ask for cards. I'll get the bad stuff, and I won't.
Nah.
I'll disbelieve it, and then I'll like. I've actually had a little string of annoyance lately, though, so I'm not used to that.
It's this energies. I'm telling you.
Yeah. I was ready to cut just random people with a fork, just because.
Fork you, man. Fork you.
Fork you too. While you're here, I fork you too.
Bunch of mother forkers.
So does anyone else wants a card or anything?
All right, give me one card. Let's see if I can get positive too.
There is no negative cards.
Well, sometimes they sound that way because you reflect your life compared to what it's saying. So,
which deck do you want?
You pick.
Celtic Dragon?
Yeah, let's do dragon stuff, man.
Okay, let's do the dragon shit here. Okay.
I just don't understand why only Scottish people raise dragons. And I didn't know that Vikings were Scottish. But I saw How to Train Your Dragon.
The Viking invaded Scotland.
Yeah, I know, but you saw How to Train Your Dragons. They all have Scottish accents.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Well, except for that Canadian dude, the young one, the main character, he's a Canadian. He doesn't talk like his Scottish dad. Which ain't who is it? It's what's that guy's name? He's cool though. But my kid loves those things, man. He's like all into that. There's a new one coming out and he's all pumped about it. And I'm like, dude, you're 13, you still want to go watch the dragon movies. He's like, so?
It's a serpent, Alex.
I love dragons.
You guys ever remember that old one a long time ago? I don't know.
Dragonheart?
Kid. No, way before that. It was like they had the sorcerers and the dragons, man. It was like one of the cool sci-fis on TV. I need to look up the name of it. It was cool.
Merlin,
I think it was, maybe.
So I shuffled the cards and this was backwards. So I guess this is your card. And it looks like you have some movement coming.
Oh, wow. Okay. I've heard that through the grapevine as well.
Let me see. I want to read it to you. What exactly?
Some journeys, remember?
Oh, yeah. The journey, the rune. Yep.
I already heard that through the grapevine once tonight. That's funny.
All right. So this is the waxing Gibbons. How do you say it? Moon.
The waxing.
Yeah. And the light of the moon is growing stronger and stronger. The fire realm teaches you to move in your own unique expression of spirit. The waxing phase is also a wonderful time to bring this movement and flow into your body. Embody your power and passion. What kind of movement sparks within you and propels you? You do not have to be a professional dancer to flow.
Oh, we're talking about Macarena type movement.
Put on some captivating music and let the fire within you guide you. The more you can embody your passion within the physical realm, the more you will be able to manifest your desires into reality. The rhythm of your soul dance is unique, yours only. It is yours to find alone, and when you do, flow into the rhythm ceaselessly. Surrender the rhythms of your heart.
All right. Are you trying to tell me to make another music video?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm working on a couple right now.
I thought that's funny.
The flames out of the butt one, I didn't even try with that. That was just funny enough with the guy saying it, so.
So what you got, Anya? Oh, God.
I got accident just happened down at the corner. I just heard a big bang and now there's a horn just going.
Oh, damn. That's not good.
You probably hear the echo. I got the door open. Now the train is going by.
No, that's here too. I hear that too.
Oh.
I have security. Like even when I sleep, I listen to the neighborhood. Every dog, every cat, every little critter, I can hear it all.
Okay, I did all my 3 cards for you.
3.
Oh, and this just came out, this psychic.
Is that number 32?
No, that's 30.
That's what I just said.
Oh.
Okay, I got the 4 of Swords reversed. I got the 9 of Cups. So the 4 of Swords, like this way, he's relaxing. He is like all taking a break from life and everything else. But that is over, right? Because it's reversed. So you're moving, which matches 9.
That looks like he's climbing up the side of a mountain now instead of laying down.
Yeah, that's true. Like he's going, right? He's moving. So your journey.
That's weird how that looked totally different upside down, the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Actually, all these cards look.
Those are very cool cards.
Even the hangman looked funny in these cards when you reverse it. Looks like he's climbing up the cord.
It's 155. And Johan show up and she don't have a wrench.
Oh, well, we gotta fix that.
Oh my God.
But go ahead, Anya. I want to see the other card. I'm curious.
So, and that is the 9 of Cups. So now where you start your journey, right? This means your wishes will be fulfilled. I mean, all the cups, she's standing right at the ocean. The dragon is handing her all the cups here.
Wow.
I mean, water is life, right?
Yep.
So, and that means all your wishes are fulfilled. You know, there will be success, there will be love, there will be everything. Your cups, a rainbow. I mean, it's also water, could also mean a journey. Then I got, that is called the brother card, but in this case, it has nothing to do combined with this one. So this means like a new partnership coming your way, happening, karma related.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then we have the success and the life purpose. So
nice. I like those cards.
yeah. So you know what to do now, and you know, everything you're gonna do now will have success.
Awesome. I need some.
I just want to read some of the psychic card that came up.
Uh-oh.
For you. It says, listen to your intuition as your psychic abilities are heightened at this time. They will help you make the best choice for you.
Yeah.
So
you know what? And I'm going to have to say that most of that was all dead on according to what I think or believe will be happening in the next time frame of my life.
Time frame?
Yeah. Right on the money. That's kind of, you know why? It's because I started 11:33.
Because you started at 11. Somebody else.
Energy, the power, it's flowing now. It's really nice. That just fell out when I was shoveling. Went back in order.
Oh, I think Shannon wanted a card.
Shannon. Let me read it.
I'm really hot.
We know that, Anna.
You guys having menopause? You know, I always thought that was odd, that name of that. Women get older and they have menopause, right? But think about what it says. They're giving men a pause. It's just like, you know what? I don't want to hear your shit right now. I got hot flashes. I'm not feeling right. Just back off. And they give men a pause for a little while. Then they get back in the groove afterwards. I've seen them old ladies still trying to get it on. You saw it. She was 67 and knocked up.
Oh my God.
That means there was a lot of freaking going on, and they're all elderly, past retirement age.
Past retirement age.
They get bored in those senior homes.
Shannon, and then Quartz next, and then that's it.
Okay.
I need to take my pups outside.
Okay. Well, we've been on for a while. We've been on for 3 hours and 6 seconds since we all joined. Or minutes, excuse me.
So that's Shannon now?
Shannon.
Let me go see what's going on in the chatty chat.
Yeah, you can read us the chat while we focus in the cards.
All right. Yes, please. Right, Anya. Menopause. Yep. I would like a card. Quartz. Or you guys already read that, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Thanks for the reading, Anna.
Oh, you're welcome.
From Michael.
Michael.
And Shannon is having fun. Time flies when you're having fun.
Mm-hmm. All right. Wow. This card keeps coming out. The Rebirth card for you, Shannon. Let's see. Need to pull some more so I can see what's going on.
I still keep thinking about that. You know, I was watching Steiger earlier and they were talking about babies being born and, you know, kind of the bright light and getting slapped on the ass and all that stuff. And I was thinking that, you know, that is weird that all of our societies are heading to where everyone is going to be forced to be born and die in a clinical, like a corporate clinical environment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Weird.
Looks like you need some releasing, Shannon.
Yep.
I got the Aries card. I don't know if you're an Aries or if you have somebody around you that is an Aries, or maybe just generalize it. Fire sign. Are you a fire sign?
Shit is happening, man.
Let me know if she says anything that I
She
just
did.
asked.
She said, shit is happening, man. Oh, it is happening. I'm sorry. That's me being blind from the blue light from the laptop.
Nice excuse.
You all read it. No, she has cancer. She is a cancer.
Okay, so no. All right, well, I have this strong fire energy, but you are in the middle of a rebirth process, and I feel like you said that you're sick. So I wonder if part of you being sick is part of the universe making you like stop and think and, you know, get.
No,
like,
I misread it. She said, and she said, maybe she said that before. I don't know. She said, oh, it's on or something. I just misread it. I thought it said shit.
What?
In the chat.
I'm just gonna pull the chat so I can.
Yeah, you do it. I'm miscommunicating and everything. Genetically engineered people already exist. Nothing new. That is true. They do exist. They are here.
Aries everywhere. But anyway, so I feel like the sickness is related to, you know, the rebirth process. Like it's a way of you being able to stop everything and focus on yourself right now. And I think that happened because you need to listen.
Yeah.
You're not listening to your own guidance, your inner guidance. And you're like almost there, you're in the threshold. And what you need to get over that threshold is that releasing.
Yeah.
She said, I have been releasing. I'm sick now. I had that. I had alcohol in 11. I haven't had alcohol in 11 years. That's awesome. Yeah, I hear you, Shannon.
The alcohol, it melts your brain, man.
Yeah, are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
Yeah, I have the red jasper, fiery, right? Healthy boundaries. So whatever you're doing there, keep it up. You know, that's very important. I mean, it even came up here. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. Days, 11 days, not 11 years.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I also have the 6 of Swords and the Queen of Cup. So in order to get there, you need to do that. So,
That was loud.
I mean, it's all there. You see, he's looking to a new place, a new goal. You know, it's all inside, and you know the bags are packed, ready to go. His spirit guidance next to him.
What's that? That little thing.
It's a mini dragon.
Oh wow.
Cutie. A kitty dragon.
Want one.
So that I symbolize with the newborn, right? With rebirth, like, but yet still waiting, right? It seems too far away, but you can see it. It's there. So keep your eye on it. Like I said, you got the wand, you got your backpack. You're not alone. And once you get over there, which I find very nice, I mean, there is a castle, and in the castle there is a queen. So once you're there, you know, look at her, happy, she's smiling. And she got the baby dragon again with her, wow, which is kind of cool. She's holding the cup. It's like,
I like the baby dragons.
Yeah, huh?
I think somebody's going to be planting seeds when they get to the castle, and the little miniature dragons even got a hookup waiting.
So like yeah, then she can take a break.
Oh, she has it.
And also, again, I found that interesting. I got again the water. Ooh. I mean, that was the Queen of Cups, right? I got again the water for the balance. You still need to work a little on your balance.
That's the same as like on the psychic card too, the water thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The center cards.
And here, again, the balance, the medicine thingy for your health. So, but this is, you're in the middle of it, right? You're right there. So, and like I said, this was very important, the healthy boundary. This is your all over card. So.
Healthy boundaries are healthy. Right? It's in the name.
It's in the name.
That's actually what I do with, you know, like everybody. I try to make sure there's healthy boundaries, you know, like I don't cross them and I don't let people cross mine.
Yeah, me neither anymore. I used to, but fuck that.
Yeah. Well, I used to too, but then it just got to where I figured out, you know what, if I just don't have contact with certain people that perpetually line step, then, you know, life is so much easier without those people around.
Much easier. Oh yeah, here's a hangman. That's what I meant. It looks so different. So that's how when he hangs, right?
Yeah.
And this looks like he's climbing up.
Yeah. All the dragons were taking a nap and they're not too happy he broke in their house.
Yeah, and it's kind of, he's holding on there. So that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
And they're like, what the fuck is he doing over there? Like, it's pretty neat, those cards.
Yeah, those are cool.
So I want to add something.
What's
if you're
that?
done, Anya, I don't want to interrupt you.
No, I'm done.
So I was putting away the cards that I pull out for you, and I happened to leave this two, the listen and release. So I'm gonna actually read what it says on the book about listen. I mean, I'm sorry, well, about both, but I'm gonna read first the release card. So it says, you are stuck in the mud. The more you hold on to your worries, the mud will harden and bitterness will make you rigid. Break the mold. Know that you will be safe and happier if you release and let go. And then with the listen card, it says your energy is scattered and maybe a little frazzled. Ground back into your body and direct your energy inward to connect with your intuition. Your intuition may be telling you something you don't want to hear. Remember to guide your actions with love and not fear. Be receptive and adaptable like water.
Yeah, that's interesting because that was the water too,
yeah.
right?
You guys are in sync tonight. Did anyone ever tell you that? No.
But I think we should do quartz and wrap it up. Is that okay?
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Shannon said, wow.
Look up Delaney Jones.
I don't know where you live, Shannon, but you have a beach there or a lake or something. Maybe go there, you know. You can release in water very well.
Delaney,
look. That'd be perfect.
White copies on YouTube.
Or take a bath. Take a bath.
Yeah, or a bath if you can. Yeah. A nice Epsom salt, lavender, and
yeah, that's my combo. That's my way to go combo. Sea salt. How do you call that? Lavender oil, and what's the other white powder?
cocaine.
No, not that. Not that one.
I didn't say anything.
Bath salts.
Oh, well, that I heard that's just as, happening, the bath salts.
It's true.
Every time I hear people talk about these fancy baths and stuff like that, I keep waiting to hear that they're going to put carrots and onions and some little beef in there. Because it's like salt and you got some oil and, so they'll put a little basil and some sage in there. And we got us some spaghetti dinner going.
Oh, I'm dying. Milk. Olive oil and milk is good, but that's just skin stuff, not to release.
Oh, you want Mayan reading quartz?
Mayans.
I thought I did yours before, but here I'll try it. I'll give it a shot. I can tell you again.
So it's already like the next day, huh? It's 1:11 here.
Yes.
1:11, yeah.
It's Saturday the 11th at 1:11 a.m. How about that? And
8:11.
why did I want to look at the clock right then?
I know, right? 111.
11111. A lot of ones.
That is an awful lot of ones.
Oh, it just changed. Damn it. Stupid 2 showed up. Ruined everything.
Yeah, you can't even set the clock back, like with those old ones.
How do I even know that's the real time? My phone and my computer just gives me the time. You know what I mean? Like, it's been a long time since I had a clock that I set and just watched it. The internet tells me what the time is all the time.
It tells you what date it is too.
How do I know they're not lying?
No, they would never lie to us. They want our best.
Do I hear a burglar?
A burglar?
I hear a burglar in my kitchen.
Is that your kid?
What's
Save
up?
the chocolate pudding.
Are you hungry? Yes. Well, eat some food. Okay. You know where to get it.
Make me a sandwich. Where you at it?
Hey, you know what? Last night I discovered that stuff if you put in the chocolate milk, the Nestle's syrup stuff. I put it on some peanut butter last night. That was off the hook. Talk about some 420 munchies.
Have you ever tried Nutella on peanut butter?
Yes, we eat that all the time here. It tastes exactly like Reese's Pieces, man.
It's beautiful.
I almost
Okay.
bought some Nutella today, but my kid's in trouble, so he'll have to use the ghetto syrup.
Ghetto syrup.
High fructose chocolate.
All right. So your day sign quartz is with flower as a flower. So with flower as your day sign, you are a person who is motivated by your ideals. The world of art and beauty holds your interest. You could be a successful artist or craftsman who makes decorative and aesthetically pleasing products. Relationships, particularly the close ones, intimate ones, are a greatest challenge for you because you strive for perfection and cling to unrealistic expectations. You tend frequently to experience disappointments and disillusionments in your life. You should strive to become more well-rounded and flexible and not depend on others to fulfill your vision. Try to understand their needs, make fewer demands on them, and see the perfection that already exists everywhere, all the time. Your Tresena is the knife. So accompanying your day sign flower is the number 3. This means that you were born on the 3rd day of the Tresena that began with the day 1 knife. So beneath your personality, you have a knife drive to seek out challenge and powerful experiences. Come hell or high water, you're going to do whatever you want, and mostly on your own terms.
That's how we do it.
You may also take some fairly serious risk or be attracted to others who do so. For you, one of the most important things to work on will be cultivating and developing good judgments. Your day sign flower is a sign of the south, the direction that symbolizes feelings and emotions. Knife, the ruler of your Tresena, is a sign of the north, the direction that symbolizes rationality and understanding. The combination of opposition directions suggests that you live in the world that is at times rationalize your feelings or to feel very strongly about your ideas. Some of this kind of resonates. Well, that's good.
Amen. Shana-na-na-na-la.
Here, I'll throw a bonus. Why not?
A bonus. Knick-knack, paddywhack. Throw a dog a bonus.
So your Lord of the Night is the number 2, the Lord number 2, which is Itzli. You were born on the... Wait. At the core of your nature, you're like this knife. You can... Oh, wait. I have to read the whole thing. You were born under the 2nd Lord of the Night, Itzli. This is the Aztec god of the stone knife, an obsidian or volcanic implement that was used in sacrificial rituals. At the core of your nature, you like this knife. While you can be hard and unyielding, you can also cut deep and clean. If there is one thing that you if there is one thing about you that stands out that others, is your dedication to your work. Okay, I'm gonna stop that right there.
Right there.
Right there.
Tripping out because while you were reading that, it sounded like my son killed and slaughtered a deer in the kitchen. And I just thought it was going to be something, get some food real simple, but something traumatic happened in there.
Oh my God.
I just kept hearing dishes and banging and all kinds. I don't know. Maybe he got robbed on the way to the kitchen. So, what they say? Did they like it?
I'm not Nis. Wait, what?
Oh my God, laugh out loud. Ms. Skywalker, and you gave me a mini Mayan reading before, so yes, you are right.
Oh, okay.
Both of you, but only one of you does the mini Mayan readings, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Got it.
Cool, dude.
All right, you want to wrap it up, Ransom?
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Thanks for coming on the 420 show. And we could
Thank you. That was fun.
Like to have you back on to kick it. We were gonna start having some other people too, like on the R&R show, right?
Yep.
Have some different peoples.
Yeah,
shake it up with the personalities.
I want to bring 7 serpents.
Cool. So there's the invite.
Like the old times, you know?
Yeah, right.
Did you watch
That's
it?
a good times roll.
And you know, that's funny because like we managed to have a guest and have a good time without any dramatic stuff happening in our chat.
Oh my God.
Just had a good time. Like there's just no need for the drama.
Oh, how retarded chick. Hi and bye. Sorry, I saw you earlier. I didn't say hi to you. Sorry.
That's all right. He could watch.
I had an awesome time. That was fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now I'm
yeah, sure, Delaney.
420 again.
Yeah.
And find me a sci-fi movie. Yes, I'm lame. I'm a nerd at home. I make videos and watch sci-fi and have not psychic dreams.
Not psychic dreams.
You know, everybody that I interpret a dream for, they always think that it sounds, right on, but I would never claim to be a dream interpreter.
But he does. But he just won't claim it.
But it is trippy because dreams seem pretty straightforward to me, even when someone else tells me their dream. Like, I'm like, come on, that's so and so in your life. I mean, it's kind of obvious.
For you.
Well, I mean, it's just kind of like deductive logic, kind of like, when you watch a movie and you see a gun in the beginning and for no reason, that gun's going to be in the movie later. They do it with knives and they do it with books, but all movies have that where they'll show you the main part of the movie in the backdrop or just in a still image, and then you'll know, hey, that's it.
Yeah.
But anyway, have a good night, y'all.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
I'll stop the broadcast.
Bye-bye.